keep on running around. You keep on running around. I've had enough of these games. These games. 100 grams.
Run around, got a lot fools. And I still got the crown like a bad tooth. I am cool, I don't gotta act cool. Just follow where I lead you, pack mule. Blowing through the budget, the cash ain't nothing. The way I flip back, straight tens from the judges. Yeah, I'm the too big, can't flush it. Probably gotta plunge it. Word is, this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is, they don't see what it take to make it. But the word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy. Word on the street is, I make it look easy. I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Easy, easy, too easy. Word on the street is, I make it look easy. Too easy. Make it look easy, but it's not easy. Whip got wings, yeah, I feel like Ron Weasley. Live like kings, so the money ain't measly. Hits like Sting, honey, you cannot beat me. Did it so casual, must be a natural. Heard him say, yeah, it was gradual, but it's diagonal, going up. Me and the capital, super compatible, got me like,
Yo. What's pop?
I know that the word is this 10 years in the making. Word is I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is they don't see what it take to make it.
All right, what up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Easy, too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy.
All right, happy Friday. We back. We back, baby. We back. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Let's get it. It's easy. It's easy. Too easy, man. Playing with the game. We're playing with the game. Word on the street? What's the word on the street? Happy Friday. Let's go. Clubhouse, how we feeling? How we feeling? What up, chat? YOLO Trader in the house. Z Gamer in the house. What up, Lucas? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Mod Squad is here. AB Mike in the building. What up, Stewie B? Only Bands. Pia Magnifico is here. What up? What up? What up? Traders X in the building. I like the new YouTube logo. Okay. Ben G in the building. Oh, here comes the clubhouse. Here they come. What up, Arrow Sassy? What's goody? YouTube live stream. Good to be back. Missed y'all yesterday. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys are doing well here. Good to see everyone. We are back. What up, Vishal? Only Bands. What's goody? How you guys doing? I missed y'all yesterday, man. Missed you guys yesterday. J4 Trades in the house. What up, Connor FX? What's goody? All right, we're moving. We got motion here. Who's fired up? Anyone fired up? Ready to go? I hope you guys have had a great week. Hope you've had a good week so far. And it's Friday. Time to eat. Let's do this. What up, Tyler? All right, let me just get myself situated over here, and we shall begin. What time we got? 58. All right, cool. All right, well, welcome in. Happy Friday. Back with a New York session. Good to see everyone here. It is time to begin. All right. Clubhouse. Damn. All right. Okay. Stephen B in the house. Now we can get started. All right, let's go. What up, Michael? All right, let me lower this music. We're going to get started here. It is Friday. It is, I don't even know what today is, man. 20th. No, what am I doing? Back. Refresh. All right, today is June 13th. June 13th. All right, well, welcome in June 13th here. Let's go ahead and pray. I need some prayer, man. Yeah. Pray for me, all right? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to pray, and then we'll begin here, all right? Let's do it. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this opportunity. We just thank you, Lord, for the joy, for the peace, the abundance, the laughter, everything that goes on in this live stream, Lord. We just thank you for making it fresh every single day, renewing our minds every single day, Lord. We thank you for just working in our hearts, increasing our finances, increasing our knowledge, Lord. We thank you for the wisdom that you draw to us on this live stream, Lord, whether it be through questions or answers or actions or whatever it is, Lord. We just thank you for it. We just thank you for your overwhelming, never-ending love, Lord, the peace that surpasses all understanding, Lord, that just guides our minds here in this community. So we thank you for your presence here. We thank you for the spirit of victory. We thank you for all the success, all the lessons, all the blessings, Lord. We're just grateful for it all. So we thank you for it. I pray a special blessing on each and every individual that comes in and out of this live stream today, Lord. Bless them, bless their families, and Lord, I'm just grateful to be up here. So we thank you for all the victory in advance, and we give you the glory here in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Let's begin. Let's get it started. Yes, sir. Amen's in the chat. Can we just say God is good? Can we just give a W's in the chat for how good God is? I mean, what he's doing amongst this community, amongst the individuals here. I know he's working. I see the messages coming in. I see them. I see the improvements. I see it all. Yes, sir. Amen. Amen. Just welcome that. Just welcome that. Let's get it. All right, let's start here today. So today is Friday. It is the 13th day of June, and it's another day. Excuse me, another opportunity for us to just be patient, to be disciplined, to walk away as winners here today, right? We don't see much going on while we're here on our session, but right around 10 o'clock towards like the tail end of our session here today, we're going to get some red folder news. So we're pretty clean. Pretty clean up until then. Let's close this week off strong. Continue to show up here, look for A+ setups, but I'm not going to do anything too crazy today, right? If the setups are there, we'll take them. If not, we'll walk away winners here this week, all right? Cool. Let's jump into the technicals here. Just give me 1 second. Let me just shut this door here, and if you can, give the stream a like. Sub to the channel real quick, and just give me 1 sec. Okay. Won't he do it, Stephen B? Won't he do it? All right, let's do it, man. So let's jump into gold here. This is the daily time frame. Let me lower this music just a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. Let me know how the music is. Talk to me. Somebody in the clubhouse, let me know how the music is. Quickly, please. Are we good? A little too loud? Let me lower it a little bit. All right, that should be good. Cool. All right, let's do this. So let's talk about gold here. This is the daily time frame, and we are moving on up like the Jeffersons out here. So let's go ahead and discuss what's taking place here. Let's track back for the whole week, right? We know we had Friday's candle here closed bearish. We closed very, very strong. The only thing we closed with no bottom wick on that candle, and we closed right at support, right? So as you had that closure right at support, price did end up moving bullish from there, right? The next candle was a bullish candle that created pretty much that strong support we're talking about. Next candle was a doji. Then we had a very strong bullish candle, another strong bullish candle that moved up and filled this range here, right? So we've officially filled that range here on gold, and now we haven't really had a closure above that yet, but we are beginning to just move up, right? So there's some war tensions. There's a lot of things going on around the world, a lot of uncertainty over the past 24 hours. So that's why we see gold really juicing back up here. And we've officially filled that range, right? We've officially filled the range. Our all-time highs are sitting right up here. And gold is, on a just a straight push up here. So I am very, very bullish here on gold for the most part. I know we did just tap that target, but we're starting to pull back to potentially even continue on up here today, right? So daily, very bullish. Let's take a look at the 4 hour here. 4 hour, yeah, I was assuming we're probably going to get a little bit of a pullback now. So you had some rejection. We came right into this range here, right? So if we mark that resistance off at 34.43, we came right above, right? So we closed above. Now I want to point out the interesting thing here is that this candle never closed below the range. Neither did this candle, right? These 4 hour candles have not one of them have actually closed below that resistance to the left. Now this candle here is moving down like it wants to do something, but straight back up it goes, right? And now we're sitting right at the top of that range again. So what are we looking at here, right? We're looking at somewhat of a break, retest, and then potentially for gold, the 4 hour candles to continue moving up now, right? So if this candle breaks the high, right, of its own candle, boom, like that, you will most likely see a big push up here on gold, and then a nice 4 hour closure that leads us straight into that 10 a.m. news, where you may see gold continue moving up, right, today with all this crazy stuff that is going on all over the world here, right? We got that wick to fill. I would assume we'll fill that wick here today, again, especially if we break these 4 hour highs here. So let's move on from the 4 hour chart. There's a lot of wicks here, right? All these wicks, we need to identify what these wicks represent, right? Because these are going to be ranges on the lower time frame here. So it looks like the 1 hour is currently sitting in this range here. So you got a bit of consolidation going on. You got resistance at 34.45. You have support sitting at 34.34, and this is our range, right? This is our range. Let's take a peek at what these wicks represent, because these may be more support. This may be more resistance here on a lower time frame. Let's jump down to the 30. See if we have to make any adjustments. Maybe a little adjustment here. Let's take a look at the 15. Everything else looks pretty good. So yeah, I like these ranges. 30-minute ranges look clean. 1 hour range looks pretty clean. I think if we close above, we got a really good shot at continuing on up on this 4 hour candle. And let's mark off that wick fill real quick. Should be that resistance. Yeah, so that would be the target, right? So if we can get above 34.50 with a nice closure above, maybe we get a little push up like this, maybe another bearish closure, something like this to give us a new support, and then a nice bullish closure back above. Now we got a brand new support, we got brand new resistance, or I'm sorry, closure above. You got probably volume coming in, higher time frame direction, clean traffic to the left, and then that'll be our bus, you know, that'll be our ride. So let's see if we can get that today. That'll be the ideal trade of the session, and if we can get it, I'll be in. If not, I'll be waiting for it. So that's pretty much what I've got going on here today. Range 2 sells. Nah, I think I'm good. Both buys and sells. Yeah, buys above today, 34.50. Sells below 34.34. I'm pretty straight with that. I don't think I really need any sort of range 2s at all here today. We've got the 4 hour candle surrounded. The daily definitely could reject from here. And with the 4 hour being bearish, I'd certainly be open to sells below there if we get a nice little closure. So that's that. You know, that's my story here today, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so this is basically no trade range from 34.50 down to 34.34. Probably going to let anything in this range go, but anything below that is super clean. Anything above it, super clean. So no trade range right here. Anything above, ready to roll. Anything below, super clean. So that's where the money's at for me today, right up in these ranges. Dollar signs, right? Dollar signs. Crying signs. No. This range ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Maybe we could take advantage of this range, but most likely not for the buys. Maybe sells. So cool. That's it. That's the day. Yeah, that's the day on Goldie. All right. So that's that. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here. And let's see what we can kind of come up with, because I'm sure we are just pushing down. But I don't know. I gotta check. Let's see. What do we got to the left here? Yeah, this is clean. This is clean. Cool, man. Cool. So that's gold. If you guys are in longs now, I think it's yeah, not a bad. Yeah, I don't know if you guys took buys off that support, but looking pretty good here. All right, so let's take a look at NQ, and then let's see what we got going on here. I'm probably gonna be, yeah, let's just do this top-down analysis. So daily is just pushing down, right? We're in a bit of a nasty area here on NQ. Right, on the daily, because we've just been moving up for so long. So, you know, we're trying to find our footing. Do we want to keep moving up? You got more room to go, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, just up and down here, this little uptrend. So we did push down with all that news from last night that came in. 4 hour though has been pushing bullish now, right? So we rejected out. We've basically tapped this target here. If we look left, we can see, okay, you know, we tapped that target, filled that range, and now we're beginning to move back up. So I would expect a bit of a pullback, right? So maybe right now you got price kind of retracing somewhere into this range over here, where we can kind of come back and then see what price really wants to do, right? We'll probably consolidate here, and then you can basically create a range. You go, okay, buys above, sells below. You'll have all that clean move up to go down, that wick to fill, or you get the closures above, and you got all that clean range coming up. So, you know, I would wait for price action to kind of do something like that first. Wait for the open, and then, you know, look to trade NQ. So we'll revisit the NASDAQ later, but yeah, all in all, I would expect some sort of pullbacks, either right in this range overall, to maybe start ranging a little bit, and then if it does, now you got all that clean range to the downside and all this to the upside. So that's pretty much it with NQ. That's the day, Stephen B. All right, cool. What up, Jamil? How we feeling, bro? How we feeling? Let's go back to gold. So does everyone see what I mean about this 4 hour, right? If we remove all that again, the 4 hour chart, right? You have this resistance right here, and not one of these candles have yet to close below. So until you do close below, there's just a break retest to continue pushing up here on Goldie. Yeah. All right, so going to remain pretty bullish for the most part here on gold, and unless we get some nice closures below, then you know, I'm going to remain bullish here. So NY Open is upon us here too, and we've had a bit of a push up, but the candle opened up and, you know, just moved up with no bottom wick. So I'm assuming now we're going to either come down and make a bottom wick to move back up and get a closure above, or we're going to reject, you know. And if we do reject again, this is our 4 hour candle here trying to make its way down, right? This is a all clean range here. 4 hour got a lot of clean range too. So if you get, you know, all these rejections to the top side, right, and then this final one here, and then you get a closure below the range, I mean, that's the 4 hour telling us, hey, we're going to go down now. So yeah, we'll wait on that. But if we do come down and make a lower wick and then just close back above, that's a statement right there, right? So that's saying, hey, we're not going down, we're going up, we're closing above, and then that should be our opportunity to move up here with gold. Cool. Any questions? Any questions about this? Comments, concerns? Engineer 14 in the building. The Prather Trader's here. Prather Trader, I got to text you. Let me text you real quick, bro. Forgot to hit you back yesterday. Okay, perfect. I think we're good. The meetup, the meetup. That's what we're talking about. The meetup. All right, man. All right. All right, we're good. We're goody. We're goody. All right. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Where's our clubhouse at? Let's see who we got here. Q on vacay. Ooh. Q, I see the palm tree in the back. Ah, my man, my man. I like it. I like it. What up, Patrick? How we feeling, bro? Good to see you, brother. Drop a like. Yeah, drop a like. Let's see. Do you wait for a closure below the horizontal line, or do you wait for a closure below the lowest low? Yeah, below the line. Yeah. So basically, any sort of closure below will work well, right? So ideally, like this closure below will work for me, something like that. But ideally, I would love to see something more like this, where like you get candles to start moving bearish but stay in the range, and then we can get like a new resistance, so like another bullish closure here and then the close below, because at that point now like you're selling right off that resistance, and at the same time you got the breakout, right? And at the same time, these are your 4-hour lows here, so you're starting to re-break your 4-hour lows and all that. So usually, and this is your previous 4-hour low, so as this next candle starts making its way down and pushing through those lows, it will typically fill that range, especially if we're in like high volume time. So that's kind of the plan here today to the downside. I am more bullish than I am bearish, but if that does happen, I will take those sells. Yeah, it's very important too to wait on closures, because there's a lot of times where price can just push through there but then end up coming back in here and just, you know, kind of not going anywhere. Like these candles here, at one point they were just pushing bearish, pushing. You would think, oh, we're never coming back up, right? But they never closed above or below, so nothing ever happened. Same thing here, breaking down, broke the lows too, but no closure. And then what do you know? Price came all the way back up here, right? So imagine being in sells here as we're like crossing through this line, right? Instead of waiting for the actual closure, and you know, you get caught up in those type of impulse entries. So yeah, very, very important to wait for those candles to close, and that way they give you a good sense of direction, and then you can make a decision based off of the way it closes, and you know, develop your sense of direction that way. Ahmad, he said, my mom is here. Please say my name. Hello, mom. Say, mama, we made it. Tell her, mama, we made it. What's the difference between the instant sim funded and the pro account? Oh, yeah. So let me show you guys. I'm the worst guy to ask that. Like, I'm the last guy to remember the FAQ section. So let me just give it to you. Let me just drop it. Why don't you guys take a screenshot of this? Yeah, there you go. That's the difference. Those are all the differences. So in my opinion, I would so this is with Top One Futures. This is the funding company that most of us are using here. So they have a few different accounts. They have 3 different accounts, but these are the 2 that I would recommend for anyone that's really like getting to it now, stacking up green days, green weeks, green months. You just go straight to the money, right? So skip the challenge, go straight to the money, and these are basically what you got going on. So in my opinion, this is more for like really good scalpers, people who are in and out of the markets, because you do have the big difference here is the drawdown mode, right? So end of the day is what I prefer. I think most of us prefer that, but this one here, it has intraday. So the trailing drawdown will follow you in your trade. So that's what I'm saying. If you're a really good scalper and you're kind of in and out of trades on the lower time frames, not getting much pushback on your trade, just kind of like, you know, closing quickly, then this is probably going to work for you. It's cheaper. The rules are a little bit harder, but again, if you're a good scalper and you know what you're doing, then this is probably where you want to be, because the price is a lot cheaper. But if you're like anyone like me and you trade like me and you've been stacking green weeks and stuff like that lately, then I would go with this account, which is just a straight to funded, right? So this one, it's end of the day drawdown, and you got like your consistency rule. I can't find it here. Yeah, right here, 20%. So that's not a biggie. You know, you follow that consistency rule, you stack a couple accounts. This, you can get max 3 accounts here. This one is the one that you can get 7 on. So yeah, you know, you gotta just figure out what works best for your trading style. If you trade anything like me, or you got like, you know, similar traits that I do, then I would probably recommend this one. If you're more of a heavy scalper and you're nice with it, then I would probably recommend this guy here. Yeah, if you're a new beginner and you're just kind of coming along and still learning and stuff like that, then I would probably just recommend going with a eval account, like an evaluation account, and then you know, just taking your time, right? Learning, growing, becoming a better trader day by day, week by week. And yeah, so that's, hopefully you screenshot that, but those are the differences, the main differences between those accounts. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Pay your rent, drop a like. Fire. What up, J Kim? G Kim. Sorry, G Kim. AB Mike, how we feeling? What was going on in London session there, man? Did you take a trade in London? I took great sells on the 30-minute. Oh, nice. What did you take in London? I took this buy position. It was the break of these highs. So we couldn't close below. We had all that rejection. Took a buy at the break. No, I'm sorry, right here on the break of this high. This candle kind of went back and drawdown, closed bearish, but the next one popped for me. So yeah, I took that, made about 500 on all 3 accounts, and then I just knocked out, went to sleep after that. Oh, I was so tired. Got some good sleep though. Yeah, it was an impulse trade. I was very bullish there on gold, and yeah, just popped up here at 4. Little after, basically a little after like the session. What up, Ayush? What's going down? What's going down? Good morning, Ali. We feeling Gucci. What trade was that? Because honestly, I was in and out of the stream. I had to go back upstairs, so I was using my laptop and stuff. I don't think I seen what you guys were talking about after like 3, after like the open, like 3:15 or so. Yeah, I was in and out. Send me a picture. Yeah, I had some daddy duties going on middle of the night. Let's see. I'm a beginner trader. It's difficult for me to read and understand various time frames. Any suggestions? Yeah, of course it is. You know, you're a beginner, so it's going to be difficult. You know what I mean? Anything you do as a beginner is going to be difficult. So that stuff takes a lot of time. A lot of time to understand time frames, correlate time frames. What will speed that time up is being here on the streams, watching me like move about the time frames and basically talk about them. But the only thing you can really do is, you know, put in the work, put in the time, show up every day, you know, and begin to learn. That's pretty much it. A lot of this stuff you really can't like press a fast forward button on it. You know, the fact that you guys come to a live stream every day is your fast forward button. But you know, I know everyone wants to learn so fast, but you know, you really do got to take it day by day in this game. Yeah, I would go like when you take trades. Here's something that can help out. When you take trades, when you journal your trades, screenshot, right? Take screenshots of the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minute, and 15 minute. So that way you can see, hey, look, I took this buy on the 30 minute, and at the same time, the 4 hour was breaking the high, the daily was flipping bullish, the 1 hour was breaking the high. So you'll start to get familiar with the time frames as you journal your trades, screenshot them, and you know, overall just, you know, put in the work. Yeah, congrats though. Congrats. This is a great journey. It sure is. Like you know, it takes some time, right? It's going to be frustrating. You're going to lose some money. You're going to basically you're going to revert back to old habits, you know, like old gambling habits, old like greed. It's going to bring everything out of you. Yeah, this skill set here. And especially if you've like finish the job and actually become successful, like it will have brought out every emotion in you. And you know, although it's a good way to make money, it's also a great way to develop yourself, you know, because this really is a mind game. You know, the trading game is 100% a mind game. So just enjoy the journey, you know, enjoy the journey. Everything's going to be difficult until it's easy, right? That's just life. So have fun with it, ask great questions, and you know, look at life a bit with the glass half full, all right? Gucci, Louis, Fendi. Analysis for today is just gold bullish, man. Gold bullish. We had a lot of things go down. We got war talks, tensions going around the world. The 4 hour, what I pointed out to you guys earlier during the breakdown is really what keeps me bullish today, which is the fact that if we look at the 4 hour candles, we've never closed below that main resistance here, right? So everything has been above. So anything down here is primed to pop right back up unless you actually get a closure below that range there. So that has kept me bullish, you know, since Asian session pretty much, where there's been no closures at all, and price is just retesting, and I think we're gonna fill this wick today, and you never know, we can pop here today, man. You got bombs going off around the world, uncertainty in the dollar. It's getting crazy here. So a lot of that has influenced my bullish bias here today, and I'm still bullish. So any closures above 50, I'm all in here. Yeah, 4 hour just breaking and retesting. And now look, we're coming back up to break the highs here. So that's what we talked about in the breakdown as well, is us coming up, breaking those highs again. That's going to be a very strong indicator that we're ready to go, you know, that we're basically, think about like a rocket ship, right? It's like blasting off. And now if we break the high here, which we're doing right now, start breaking that previous high, get a closure above, volume coming in, we're going to fill that wick. We're going to fill that wick. Now, whether or not we get our opportunity to enter in and have fun with that and be a part of that is all up to the way these candlesticks form and how they, you know, go about their business here. Let's see. What up, Zyper? How does one detach to the outcome? Attaches to the outcome faster. Could not wrap my head around that. It's about the probability mindset. You know what I mean? We draw it out all the time here. Like you just got to understand you're going to lose trades. You know what I mean? This is part of the game. Like losing is all part of the game here. Like you basically either win or you lose, pretty much, right? But you can't make money unless you put a trade on, right? Have any of you guys ever made money in the market without putting a trade on? I don't think I've ever heard of that, right? So the only way to make money is to put a trade on, right? So now every time you put a trade on, it has the ability, just like a coin has the ability to either fall on heads or tails, right? So if you pick heads and price lands on tails, is that like shocking? Right? Not shocking at all, right? We know there's two sides of the coin. So if you take a trade here and take a loss, should that be like shocking? Like, I don't know. I've lost so many trades in my trading career. It's just part of the game. So you got to come to grips and understand that this is what we do. This is the business that we're in. So you either win trades or lose trades. Either way, as long as the outcome is income, everything makes sense, right? So as long as you are trading edge, right, that edge will give you the probabilities that you need to be profitable. So as long as the trades are trades that are part of your systematic edge and your systematic playbook, and you take losses, those are fine because we know that they're coming, right? So we always talk about if you got a 70% win rate, then that means out of every 100 trades, right, 70 are going to be winners, 30 are going to be losers. So why would we be worried about these 30s? They're all part of the game. They're all part of the math equation, right? Because again, out of all this, the idea is to still make money, right? So as long as this makes money, then I don't really care, right? When these come or how they come or whatever. As long as they're part of the plan, as long as they're part of the playbook, those L's are just as good as these W's, right? Because they complement each other. So this is the probability mindset. And if you don't have the probability mindset, it's probably because you don't have probabilities. And if you don't have probabilities, it's probably because you don't journal your trades, right? And if you don't journal your trades, chances are you're not sticking to any sort of legit playbook, right? And if you're not sticking to any sort of legit playbook, then that means you're taking random trades throughout the day and the week and the month. And if you're taking random trades throughout the day, week, and the month, then that tells me that you're getting random results. So random results won't do it. Where my dad's at. You guys want to bank on random results to feed your family? I wouldn't. I want something predictable, right? So you got to follow edge. Follow edge, journal all your trades. From there, you'll get data. That data will give you probability. That probability will give you a win rate. That win rate will give you a expected result, expected result. And then now you can easily take every single trades, go about your 100 trades, knowing you don't care if they're winners or losers because there's an expected result at the end as long as you follow the edge. That's it. Probability mindset. Yeah, you got to do a little losing. You got to pay taxes, right? This is a business expenses. You know what I mean? It's all part of the game. Much love from Africa. What's up, James? Awesome. Daily playlist of YouTube. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, just come to these streams. This is a daily 3-hour playlist every day with fresh. This is live. You know what I mean? It's every day. It's fresh. Yeah. I know it's 3 hours long and it's hard to go through and come to really watch, but I'm looking for some clippers. I don't know, man. People ain't that hungry. I thought people were a little bit more hungry to make money and thought they have a little bit more drive. So I'm trying to find the right guy for the job here. That way we could bring those clips to you. We could upload them daily, like that right there. That little segment right there. Boom. Put it out. Put it on YouTube. It's a 3-minute piece of advice, and bam, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm looking for. May I use any profits wisely to focus on giving, serving others? Trader. Yeah, I love that. I love that, man. That's the best part about money. Money's a tool. Money's a tool. You can do anything you like with it. So if you're a good person, you're probably going to do a lot of good things with money. Do I think the 15 is a little overextended? I do. And that's why I would really like I was explaining it earlier, like I like that this candle closed below, but I really would want to see a bearish candle now, right? A bearish candle here, because I would like a new support, and then, you know, a bullish closure above there. So that way we got new support here versus banking off of this support down here. Does that make sense? All right, because if we don't get that support, then now we're taking a buy position way up here, and the nearest support is way down there. What would that be? That would be 170 pips away. Yanosh, how we feeling, brother? What up, Sparrow? Did you miss anything? I don't know. I'm not too sure when you got in. What I consider child labor? Nah, B. Nah, bro. You got to be 18 or older. Great question, though. Great question, brother. I hope that helps. Rudrish, right? Rudrish. I like that name too. Solid. I did my first Asian session last night, so I passed out. Yeah. Nah, I feel that. Where's John? Let's take a look. Let me see if John's here yet. Johnny Gems. I don't see him. He's probably still at the gym. Let's see. Can you tell me? Let's see. This trade here. This was in pre-New York. Yeah, in pre-NY, right? It's a great setup. Said something about I think the 4 hour at that point was just very bearish too, right? We were like really pushing down here. So maybe that's why. I don't know if a range 2 or something he was looking for. I wasn't in the pre-New York sesh today, so I'm not too sure. But I'm assuming if the 4 hour was super bearish at that point, that maybe, you know, he didn't want to touch the counter trend there. Yeah, but this looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah, where was that? Right here? Oh, right here. 715. Yeah, chop to the left too, but not too bad. You had a clean candle here. Yeah, I like the trade. All right, 1 hour moving up. 1 hour moving up here. Plenty of room on gold here today. Plenty of range. But I would assume that this is where we start to move ourselves up. All right, so we got this big push up, nice little retest, a little bit of chop, consolidation for a little bit. Now, once we get the breakout, that should be our opportunity to continue moving bullish in this trend here. You got my name all wrong. Oh, Roderick? No, I wasn't. I was talking about somebody in the clubhouse in this chat. Yeah, that's where the question came from. 3 hours does feel like nothing, I know. Lost 350Ks yesterday. Business expense. Yeah, that's true. Oh, 1-3 today, though. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you have this skill set, and that's one thing I love about the clubhouse is, like, we don't send signals. Like, we don't do any of that crap. Like, we are straight teaching and exemplifying the playbook, right? And how we take money from the markets. So when you do it that way, that's where you get one to say something like that. Like, hey, you know, I lost some accounts yesterday. You know, I took some losses, but I went back and got another 3, right? And got like past another 3 or whatever, right? Because they already have the skill set now. So once you have the skill set, even if a couple trades don't go your way, and you know you kind of happen to take a couple losses or even like a losing week, it doesn't matter because you got the skill set to come right back to it. So yeah, I love that. I love that. The gym in the gym, the gem in the gym, the gem. Is he in the gem or is he in the gym? What is it? What is it, Stephen B? My boy. Let's go. Where could I send a screenshot? You could send a screenshot in the Discord. Yeah, send it into charts for stream. What's the next step now that you guys have grown to be well-established traders? To basically do what we're doing, you know, just continue to get better, right? Number one is to get better and do better and, you know, continue to refine my edge in the market. But the other thing is just pouring into people now. You know, that's what we've been doing for over the last 3 years, is just, you know, trying to instill this philosophy and share a very simplistic approach to the markets for other traders to get a hang of this thing. Because it seems like every other strategy, and, you know, every other strategy is awesome, right? But it's not as straightforward, right? So I'm not that smart. So I picked a very simplistic way to go about this. And I think this way can help a lot of other traders. You know, it's very different. I would say this is like, we're more of like the minority in the way that we trade, right? I feel like most traders, even the way they look at the charts, right? Most traders look at the charts like that, right? They want to see what's going on from here. We're very zoomed in, zoomed up, taking 20, 30 pips, you know, calling it a day and stuff. So I just want to share this approach with traders, make it simple. I think I explain it in a pretty simple way. I think I have a gift of doing that. So yeah, we're just going to keep on marching on doing it. Yeah, YouTube, Clubhouse, we got big plans. Big plans. Yes. So we're so I'm also going to be trading. So I'm going to be working a little bit with Raja. So I've got the honor and privilege from the mentor, you know, someone who I learned trading from, to help him. So he has a US regulated broker that he's building, and he basically is trying to get his market back. So when MT5 and all that kind of left the US, a lot of his clients couldn't trade with Dominion anymore, right? And I've always loved Dominion markets. So he now has a broker in the US that we're going to kind of work towards to help traders find a good broker. It's very similar to Dominion. It's basically Dominion with a new name. Yeah, to fit the US, you know, stuff. So yeah, I'm going to start trading on that broker maybe next week, and I'll let you guys know like how it is. They use Trade Locker, which is dope. So I'm going to set a little personal stash to the side, and yeah, I'm going to keep obviously trading my funded accounts, but I'm going to put some personal capital in that and just, you know, kind of trade it side by side. Yeah, Torah Markets. Yep. Also, we're going to have Raja on the live stream next week. Yeah, so Raja's going to pull up next week, someday next week, maybe Friday. And yeah, it's official. Thoughts on ITC, SMC? I never really learned about them, so I don't really have many thoughts. Yeah, I don't have many thoughts. So never, believe it or not, I never went down that road. You know, I never went down that that path there. But I've heard a lot of good things about those systems. You know, it's like any system. As long as you work it, then it will work for you, you know. Roger that. I said, Roger that, bruh. Roger that. I told him, you come on this stream, though, and take some trades, you gotta respect the schmear, cuz. You gotta. Kazi. You gotta respect the schmear. Oh man. Mr. ASFX in the house. Maybe we can get Mr. ASFX on the live stream one of these days. I don't know. He's a busy guy, you know. He's a hard guy to get to, but if we can get him to grace the stream one day, maybe drop some sauce for us, drop some gems. That would be awesome. What do you guys think, chat? What do you think? The Mr. ASFX or what? We need the sauce, Austin. We need it. By the way, I love Austin's mentality, his mindset, his thought process of trading. It just inspires me, man. He's got I love the lingo. He's got it all, man. When it comes to professional trading, he was one of the guys that listening to his stream and his guest and all that had really like helped me shift my mindset from like a gambling trader trying to get rich to a professional that was going to actually, build a business out of this stuff. So I'd love to have him on here because he has a lot of very, very good insight when it comes to the market. So we'll see. I'll see if I can pull some strings over there. I'll have my people reach out to his people and maybe we can make it happen. Yeah, Austin style. Yeah, he's amazing. Johnny Gems in the house. Speaking of amazing. There he is.
Thank you, bro. What's up, my man?
How we feeling, G?
Feeling amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored. Good to be back. Good to be back with the GOAT.
Yes,
how you feeling, bro?
Incredible. Kind of like I told you last night. I feel like there's a ray of blessings hitting my forehead right now. Just internally flowing through my body as if it's liquid moving through a glass of ice cubes, making its way to the bottom. It's just filling me up.
Wow. That's what's
health,
up, bro.
wealth, success, abundance, joy, peace, happiness. It's all just flowing to me, brother. It's filling me up, man.
Amen, bro. I'll receive
Filling
it
me
with you,
up.
bro.
Receive
I'll
it, man.
receive it
Everyone
too.
in the chat, just receive that.
Receive
Feel it coming into the dome piece, man. Come
Feel it,
on,
bro.
come on.
Thank you, bro. Let it flow, bro.
Let it
I'm
flow.
letting it flow right to me.
Stop blocking
state.
it. Don't block the blessing.
Facts, bro. Amen to that.
He said what? He said this, like I said in Asian, man. This guy's either on mushrooms right now or he is the enlightened one. Who knows, man? You never know.
Never
Nobody
know
knows
here.
nothing.
Nobody knows nothing. What's good, chat? How y'all doing? Who's ready to be patient and disciplined to their trading plan today?
Johnny Gems is back.
Yo, did I hear Austin Silver was here? Yo, shout out Austin.
He was here,
If you're
bro.
still
He
here.
was here.
If you're still here, I may have missed him.
He graced our stage.
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Yo, you took that London trade? You kept your buy stops?
Yeah, I took the impulse move up
Nice.
right here.
Yeah, I deleted once we closed bearish.
What, on this one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
because I had the buy stops placed too.
Yeah, it was good.
that
Did
15 minute.
did you guys take them in London? I was like half on the stream, half not.
No, we
No.
never got activated in London. We had buy stops, but didn't get activated.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was also a little tough too because your 4 hour was like still pretty heavily bear. Even though we didn't close above or whatever, like it was still pretty bearish at that point.
Yeah, bro. And then pre-NY, bro, we were looking to catch the same exact move from London and Asian, bro. Notice that they all were like in the same area. But pre-NY, I deleted. I
Yeah, I
had buy
see.
stops, but deleted with like 5 or 4 minutes left on the candle. And then next candle closed, wanted to see a lower wick on it, and we just kind of left without that lower wick.
Oh,
so.
yeah, right there. Gotcha.
And the thing is, we moved up a bit, and then we came back down and made that like tiny wick,
The little one,
and then we
yeah.
just kept moving up. Yeah.
Goldie.
Bad
Dang.
decision today to delete pre-NY? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, it's
I
easy
mean,
to say that now.
Not with a lower wick. If you have no lower wick, then that's just like any other trade that we would take. We don't take trades without lower wicks unless they're like some sort of like inverted celery or celery type of play. Other than that, we wouldn't. Regardless, you wouldn't take that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely don't think that was a bad decision. I mean, it is what it is now. I mean, it's easy to say that when price moves up, but if it moved down, you wouldn't be saying that, you know?
Yeah, because likely if it doesn't have a lower wick, that can easily go down, right? And then you're stopped out.
Oh, yeah.
And everything was pointing down at that point on the 4 hour. Plus you had these, look at all these moves down, right? So that could have just been a very simple, right, high or low to continue driving. So I would have never taken that with no bottom, especially if it's not like a celery play.
Exactly. That was the thing. Like if it was a celery pattern, like I wouldn't have needed that lower wick really because the 30-minute had it, but it was like more of like a support. It was like another bullish candle closure like at support. So I don't really look at it like that. So I had the buy stops on that first candle on that 15-minute. If you take a look real quick.
Yeah, I seen it right here. This guy.
Yeah, but again, we came down to that 5 minutes, and the crazy thing is we broke the high like after I deleted it with like 3 minutes left, and then we came back down, and then in the and we were bearish, and then in the last 30 seconds we ended up closing like that. So I still thought it was a good decision to delete with 5 minutes left.
I mean, that's the thing. You got to stick to the plan every trade. Like it can't be 90% of the trades. It can't be 70% of the trades. Like it's got to be 100% of them, right? Otherwise you're not really trading an edge. So if we don't enter when candles have no lower wick, then yeah, I think it would have been dumb to get in that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
And then to win, oh man, it's over. Next week you'll pay for that. You know,
bro.
next week you'll end up paying for that. So when you think you get lucky and you think you squeal out and, you know, I kind of broke the plan, but I got paid, trust me, the market's coming back for that.
Yeah, anyone who's getting lucky, you're going to lose that money next week, like Nick says. I mean, it's one thing to make money, it's another thing to keep it. If you don't know how to keep money, making money doesn't mean crap at all. So don't even get hyped about making money if you don't know how to keep it, because you're going to lose it anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Just following the plan is the best way to go about your day to day.
Yep.
Playbook 3.0 dropping soon. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. How to see the 4-hour session bias is pretty simple. You know what I mean? Like you follow the previous one, right? So, and then there's obviously also a story to be told here too, right? So if we're looking at the 4-hour chart now, right? Like we see that we pushed up here. And if we look left, we see that we closed above this range here, right? So you got a range over here, and this candle, this green candle, has closed above it. Now the next candle ends up pushing up, right? Rejecting closing bearish, but never closed below the range. So this is where it gets a little tough, right? Because you want to take sells off of that candle, but you know you're still above the range there. So price obviously has to make sense, but I would be a little bit more bearish on this during this time around 2 a.m. there for a price to continue going down, right? But then you get these big rejections and price closes back above. So that's where now we come in, right? So now it's New York session, and that's why I've been bullish here. So I think when we got here, price was somewhere down here, right? It was kind of bearish, but we talked about we never have a closure above. So if we start breaking the high of its own candle, which was like right here, then we should start to move up and fill that wick, right? And that's currently what we're attempting to do. So that's how you build a kind of a session bias, is going based off of the 4 hours. So now that we've broken this 4-hour high, my session bias is going to be bullish because I'm anticipating that this candle now, after breaking the highs, will push up, fill that wick, and then potentially even continue running up towards like 75 there, 34.75. So there's a lot of range here. It's just now about getting a closure and getting the playbook set up to show up. So my markups look something like this right now, is buys above here with a closure, and that's when I could take the buys. So we never got the closure above yet. We're still open on this candle, and that's why I'm still waiting here.
Yeah, bro. Another thing about that 4-hour candle, which gave me a bullish bias, especially in New York, pre-NY, was that had like an exhaustion wick on it too. And as we know, like exhaustion wicks can get like filled, the wicks can get filled like halfway and then start to reject, and that's literally what the 4-hour candle's doing.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. Today's not June 11th. Is that what it says on the live stream? June 13th. Yeah, we good. Where does it say June 11th? I feel like someone said the date was wrong the other day too, so maybe it's somewhere else that I'm not noticing. The title? Hold on. Oh. Haha. June? Nah, no, it never said June 11th. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't see that. You guys must be tripping. Check again, man. I don't know. You guys are seeing stuff. All right. So yeah, let's take a look at NQ here too, because we're running into 9 o'clock here as well. So I am still looking for sells here on the NASDAQ. So let's see how this 1 hour candle closes. A bit choppy on the way down here, but NQ is in my opinion pretty bearish. Pretty bearish here. This daily candle ripped down. 4 hours been making a little pullback. Notice how we're kind of running right into this zone here and now beginning to reject, right? So maybe we can start to kind of make our resistance now for price to continue moving down here today. No, Andy, I don't know what that is, man. I'm looking right now. It says 13. I don't know what you talk about, Willis.
Yo, what'd you think of the 15-minute breakout just on gold?
Yeah, but we didn't have a pullback. We didn't have a support. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's very, very overextended at this point.
So you wouldn't take the breakout on the 30-minute without that support though, right?
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. I want to press buy right here, but I got my playbook needs a bit of a support there. So that's why I haven't pressed the buy button yet.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking the same thing. I just wanted to see what you were thinking.
Yeah. Maybe we get this little pullback.
If you look at the nearest support from this move now, it's pretty far down there.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the main questions you want to ask, and by the way, today gold is rallying. So let me just say that, right? We are rallying today on gold. So this is a day where you may not get any pullbacks, right? Or pullback. Like look at this. Look at that one bearish candle in between all that, right? So today is most definitely a rally day on gold. We are rallying. We should, fill the wicks. We should move up. We should kind of start to threaten these all-time highs. Like gold's going up, right? But now it's just about whether or not we have that opportunity to squeeze our way in based off of our edge, right? So now we're waiting. So it's not like we don't know gold's moving up here, right? We know gold's going to move up, but it's just about whether or not we get the right opportunity to enter into this move up, and as of right now, I wouldn't, according to my system and my data, most of the time, if I enter a trade like this, I'm getting stopped out, no doubt. Like we're just way too high. Typically price going to want to come down, create a new support before moving back up there. So yeah, you got to I do what works for me. You know what I mean?
Sir.
You know what I mean?
Feel you, bro.
Yeah, momentum's on our side. Obviously, super overextended. Yeah, I'm already up $1,500 today too. I'm not, stressing anything. So I'm gonna wait for the perfect setup to show up. Perfecto. I'm hyped to be alive and be here with y'all. Hey, I'm hyped you're here too, brother. Yeah, I know. I forgot to switch up the date. I know. When can we do 34 lots? We're going to do that on June 26th. We will do 34 lots to celebrate our anniversary of 34 lots, which was one of the most legendary live streams on this channel. Yeah, the bombing. Yeah, there was a bunch of bombing happening overnight in Iran. So that's what this is all about here. So that's why I said we are rallying today. You're going to get a big rally day out of gold. You're probably going to get a big rally day out of NQ. Yeah. Yeah, 15-minute. You had the breakout, but you never had any support, right? So remember when this candle closed? This guy right here, this guy. So we closed a little below. So this was a good opportunity for us to have a bearish candle, right? But we didn't get that. So if we had a bearish candle here, followed by that breakout, that allows us now to buy off support, right? So that would have been on my list to get in this trade here. But because we don't have that red candle, we don't have a support, and that means we're just a tad bit overextended here. But again, it makes sense. On a rally day, we probably won't come back for supports and stuff. And that doesn't mean that you just have to blindly enter a trade. You know there's such thing as no trade days too, right? So you could take these, you got these no trade days and all that, to where if price doesn't match your system and it doesn't look familiar, you actually don't have to take a trade. Do you believe that? Pretty interesting, right? I'll never forget the day I found out about no trade days.
Yo, facts, bro.
My ego
really
would
is more,
never
bro.
let that. Yeah. In the beginning, I'm like, hell no. I'm waking up early, showing up to the desk. I'm trading. I'm trading today. I'm trading.
Facts, bro. A trader who can be okay with doing nothing, that's powerful, bro. Like, if you can be okay with doing nothing, that's very powerful. Like we said, less is more, meaning like you can make more money taking 20 trades versus 50 trades. You know, that's what less is more means. So it's all about quality over quantity here. Yeah, bro. When you understand that, now you start to get selective for the quality setups.
Yes, sir. Quality. Another 500 and I pass a 50K. Nice. Congrats. Why use this resistance here? Yeah, that's a good question. Instead of this one, just because, like, I mean, just look at it here. Like, so let's say we use that one, right? So we use that resistance, but now you got more resistance right here, right? And okay, so let's say we use that one now. Well, if we use that one, now we got more resistance, and it's right here, right? So now we're all jammed up. So okay, let's not use that one. Let's use that one instead, right? So if we use that one, now we got more resistance sitting right here, right? Okay, so we're all jammed up. So let's say we use this one. Now we got more resistance, but where is it? It's way up here. So it's much cleaner of a range than trying to push through all this. You know, again, today's a rally day on gold, so it's gonna pop through there, right? But in most cases, you know, you want to, you know, leave yourself clean range to trade in instead of trying to get through these resistance levels, you know, while you're in the trade. You know, so sometimes I'll let price do that first, get a little breakout, and then take the trade. But these overextended breakouts, I don't take those anymore.
No, bro, we listen to the data.
Yeah, the data states we lose those trades more than we win them, so we stay out of them now.
Yep.
But if we do get a nice pullback, that's where I'm stepping into the market. So see that candle, if that can become a wick, right now, around 9:30, 9:45, that wick should be filled, right? So let's go back to the 15. If this 15-minute time frame can do a bit of a pullback here, that's where, and we get a new support at some point, that's where I'll step in. But if price just wants to keep driving, then I just let it go. Right? But if we get this, then hell yeah. Wick fill, game time. Game time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Future Lord, which 15-minute trade were you talking about? If you're talking about, I'm not too sure. Was the one in London or pre-NY?
What up, Martin? What's up, brother? No, I didn't take the breakout. Explained just now. Yeah, I think you heard it.
Yeah, Chalo, we didn't take the breakout because it's a bit overextended from the nearest support. We're about like 100 pips or so from it.
Yeah. How many trades do you roughly take in a month? That's a good question. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's take a look. I think TradeZella gives us that stat, doesn't it? Clear bull flag. Yeah, I don't even know what I don't trade bull flags. I never even studied a bull flag. Yeah, but that's the cool part about trading. Like, someone else's system is calling for these longs here, but mine isn't right now. You know, so like Martin said, there's a clean bull flag somewhere, whatever that means, right? So I don't know what that means, right? I didn't study that type of stuff. I've only studied my style, so I can't take a bull flag if I don't have data on it, if I don't study it, if I don't use it, you know what I mean? So a lot of traders, they come in and they'll stick to a system, but then they'll take the blue flag thing too, you know what I mean? And they'll take the descending triangle too, you know what I mean? And then they just random results come from that, and it's like, I need to find a steady system. It's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. So if you do bull flags, do bull flags. If you do breakouts, do breakouts. Onions, whatever you do, as long as it makes money. But, you know, just stick to what you know best. And for me, I have no idea what a bull flag is, or never studied it, so I wouldn't even I wouldn't take it even if it was right in front of me, which it is, I guess. How many trades a month? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Does it show that data? Let's take a look. Does anyone know if it shows how many trades you take during the month? Yeah.
It definitely helps that we're trading every session.
Oh yeah.
Bro, honestly, like, I don't even. How many trades do we even have in New York session? Like, if I was just trading New York session, I definitely wouldn't have as many trades.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see. How many trades have we taken this month so far? Let's see. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trades I've taken so far this month. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on one second, all right? I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. Nice, Jerry. Took the breakout. Cool. Yeah, man. As long as you followed your plan, you know, that's what matters most. Follow your plan, listen to your data, rinse and repeat. Would be interested to know which session works with the playbook the most. Honestly, they all are really good. Most of our trades are in New York session, though. So, yeah. And most of our data, especially from the last 3 years, come from the New York session as well. So, you know, every session, the playbook setups were great. We've traded the playbook setups mostly in the New York session. But still, Asian session, London session, playbook setups are great. Works great there. Yo, what's good, TK? Yo, facts, TK. I love the Asian session as well. I don't think it's my favorite, but almost. I gotta go with New York as my favorite, then London, and then Asian. But TK, it's TK's favorite. Let's go. Exactly, bro. That's because I'm from New York. You're on the other side of the country, so it makes sense why Asian's your favorite for sure. Yo, but what's good, TK? Hope you're doing good, bro. Good to see you, my man.
Man, these kids are wildin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little kiddos.
Crazy
What are
kids.
they
Crazy.
doing, bro? Going crazy?
What's today? Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. Let me Let me export.
Yo, Nick, bro, I'm loving the course, man. I was just watching a bunch of videos yesterday from it.
Oh, you like it? You enjoying it?
Yes, straight fire, bro.
Yeah, the course is so simple, very easy to understand, quick videos and all that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, so basically what did I say? 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then yesterday our London session trade here would make it 16 trades. 16 on the month. Up about what, 8,000? Almost 8 grand. TK, how we feeling, brother? How we feeling? But this year we've been on, we've been trading basically every single day for the most part. Yeah, a couple no trade days, but for the most part we've been trading almost every day. January was crazy. 2, that's 8, 13 obviously went crazy that day. 2, yeah, so we took a lot of trades in January, start the year off. But yeah, it's been a good year so far. June's going good. June has been our best month every single year for the last 3 years now. So it's no surprise we're seeing the market pretty good here in June. But we're just getting started. So this ends week 2 of June, and then we got the second half, when we come back next week. Which session works the best with the playbook? I'm not too sure about. So let me do year to date. Scroll down a little. So these are the sessions here. So you can get a little glimpse, right, of the sessions, right? So obviously the greens are wins, the reds are losses. So this here is like London session. All right. This is New York sesh from here, and then this is Asian. So yeah, these are basically the sessions here. So I don't know, they're all pretty good. It looks like we're winning in pretty much every session. A little bit more green than there is red, which is always nice. Believe it or not, Asian, we don't get a lot of trades in Asian, as you can see here, but we do take a lot of wins, right? I mean, look at all those winners compared to just a couple losers in Asia, bro. So yeah, I mean, all the sessions are good. Playbook works well in every session. There's basically we take trades at the same time, volume times pretty much every trade. So, but yeah, obviously the most trades I take are going to be in New York, and then London's probably second to that, and then Asian. Not that we're not looking for trades in Asia. It's just Asia would be considered like slower markets. So yeah, we pull the trigger in the clubhouse in Asian, and again, we win more than we lose. But I think Asian session is more so slow markets. Like, let's talk about the day. Let's go over some trades. Like, let's go over some charts. Let's kind of huddle up real quick. That's kind of like Asian for the clubhouse. And then if we get those opportunities to trade, we do. But I would say Asian session is a little like slower. What's up, Green?
Green.
How you doing? If I wasn't up 1,500, would I have taken that 15 minutes since you mentioned gold was rallying? Probably not. I think I'd still need a bit of a pullback. If anything, I'm being up 1,500, I'd rather take it so I could risk the 1,500 versus risking some drawdown, Playbook rules to stocks and stuff like that. I've never traded stocks, but as long as you view those stocks, the data in like candlestick form, then you could apply it to, basically anything. As long as you're reading the markets through candlesticks, because that's what our system is mainly, about, is how to read candles and how to determine where price will go next based off of candles and ranges, then yeah, you can apply it. Please launch a course outside at a reasonable price. Yeah, I will. I'll do that soon. Do I live stream Asian in London? Yeah, we do. We do in the private clubhouse. So you guys can join the clubhouse. Just hit ! Clubhouse. That's like more of our like stuff that we do off of YouTube. So I know you guys know us here on YouTube for like 2-3 hours a day, but we actually live stream 4 sessions a day in the clubhouse, and we do weekly webinars. There's a big course in the clubhouse as well. So that's where you can kind of get a little bit more into the TT community, is by joining the clubhouse and come and trade in Asian with us, London session, pre-New York, New York, and joining us on the weekends for the webinars and all that good stuff. And you can join us live in person pretty soon on July 5th and 6th. If you guys are in the Tampa area, or if you can make it down to Tampa, then come hang out with us. We'll be there for 2 days as a group. I think there's like 60 people confirmed. So I'm looking forward to it. Only bands. Yeah, if you guys come over to timedtrading.com, you guys can see, you can over here is the meetup. So if you guys are coming to the meetup, you can RSVP here. This is some of our last meetup that we did, and I think there's a video here too, right? Yeah, we did a whole video and stuff like that on the last meetup. So you guys are more than welcome to pull up to this one and come hang out with us. It's going to be here in Tampa. Bring your kids. My kids will be out there. Bring your spouse. It's going to be a good time. I got a mansion Airbnb as well to hang out with throughout the day. So you guys are welcome to come and spend some time. I'd love to shake your hand and get a chance to meet y'all. But you can come here to sign up, RSVP, so that way we know you're coming. We can send you the schedule and whatnot. But if you wanted to join the clubhouse, you come over here to the clubhouse. This is the course as well. So the course is in here, live here. And this is, I would highly recommend, if you're a new trader, like to this actual system, go through this course, man. These videos are so simplified, so easy to go through. They're like 8-9 minutes long. Some of them are even like 4 or 5 minutes. So a lot of stuff, a lot of valuable information in here. Very easy to digest, quick 8, 9, 10 minute videos. And I think it'll help you out a lot. So impulse entries, higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, risk management, you know, all that stuff in here.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, understanding the playbook
and
more.
You'll be adding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I add to it. So we'll keep adding to that course. My playbook gives me 3 to 4 trades per week, rounding about 15 trades a month. I don't know why I feel like I need to have more. You don't. A lot of people, the reason you feel like you need to have more is because basically everything you've done in life, you need more, right? So you need if you want to make more money at your job, you need to pick up what? More hours, right? Or more assignments. Or if you want to make more money in your commission, you have to do what? You got to what? Sell more of something, right? So, you know, it's a bit of a mind, you know, switch up, but trading is kind of counterintuitive to everything else. So in this business, less actually does become more. And if you're profitable, like I'm profitable off of 16 trades here, right? I'm up about $8,000, right? Off of 16 trades. There's no reason to take any more. You know what I mean? Like you're already profitable, you know, don't switch anything up, right? Don't switch up a thing. All right, it might be a counter trend day. I don't know. I don't know if I'm daring enough to do that today with this rally going on. So I don't think I'll be taking any shorts here. If we can make our way down from like 9 to 9:15 like we're trying to do here, yeah, then I would probably look for buys here around like 9:30, 9:45 to continue back up. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here too. Okay, cool. NASDAQ heading back down now. So the 1 hour didn't close yet. 30's moving down with no wick. So yeah, we'll see about this. I wouldn't touch NQ here prior to 9:30 because you just never know. You just never know. Share a link. What are we sharing a link to? I forgot. Share link, share link. My birthday's July 5th. Yo, pull up for the birthday.
Oh, nice.
What link were we talking about? I forget. Yes, good job, Ken. Yeah, keep marking up your trades, man. Just keep marking trades up.
Yes, sir. The more data, the more feedback.
I've traded almost every different technique with all sorts of indicators. I must say the system has been the best. Oh, very, very nice, bro. Been watching Raja for years. Has his course. Awesome. Yeah, amazing. Amazing, bro. Birdie. Yeah. Love it. Love it, man. So simple. All right, Elijah. See you Monday, bro.
Peace, Elijah.
Yeah, cute.
Yo, Q, you're chilling, bro. You're in paradise right now, looks like. That's sick, dude.
Where's Magnus? I don't know where Magnus is. Is he here, John? I'm not sure. I can't see anyone on
Yo.
Zoom right now.
Viking check.
How you
I
doing?
don't see him.
How you doing?
I don't see no Viking.
How do I say Magnus's voice better than Magnus? What the heck?
Right, bro? What the hell? It's a little weird.
Yo, how did I hit the Magnus voice better than Magnus himself?
Weird, bro.
How often have I taken trades on the NASDAQ in London and that? Not often. Not often. Most of my NQ trades have been here with you guys in New York sesh or like a little bit after the live stream in the afternoon, like 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, when it's like the afternoon for me. How you doing? When is the TT top one promo code till? I think it's for 10 days. So whenever it started, 10 days from that point. So I forget what day it popped off on, but top one futures. Yep. Yeah, if you go to top one futures, you'll see the 3 accounts. So I sent the difference between the accounts in the Discord there, so that way you guys can go here. But these are the 3 accounts. So they have like a challenge account, an instant sim funded account, which is the one I'm using, and then they have this pro account. So like I was telling everyone in Asian last night, like this basically the eval is probably best for any profitable trader or any trader that's still learning, right? Still trying to come to grips with everything and understand it. It's a bit of a cheaper way to go about it. You know, it's a challenge account, right? So it gives you the opportunity and the room to just learn and, you know, figure things out on your own day by day. But once you step into like where you're starting to read the markets better, see them better, you're stacking bunch of green weeks up, right? That's when I would switch over to this instant sim account. So if you've been green, if you're starting to have green months and stuff like that, just skip the challenge phase, right? Because at the end of it all, you're skipping some work, right? So you got to obviously get a challenge, and then you got to pass that challenge. Let's say a 100K account, you got to make 6,000, right? And then that 6,000 puts you over to an XFA, right? Or something like that, or a live account. But then you got to do all that work over again, right? So you got to make another 6K just to get a payout, right? Where if you were on the instant funded account, you would have made that 6K right off the rip, and it would have been right away. You didn't have to wait, let's say on average, like let's say a week to get funded or something. You get right to it that first week, you make your money, you can request a payout on that. You know what I mean? So not only do you have to do, if you take the eval way, you got to do like double the work, and you're going to pay just around the same amount, you know? So for like an extra $100 or something, 50 or whatever it is, you skip the whole week, you skip the whole that, and you just get right to the money. So that's why I like this one better if you're already doing well, if you're already, you know, kind of finding consistency in trading. And then this one is not bad. It's a cheaper account, but the rules are much harder on this one. You know, this is probably more so for, like, I would say scalpers, right? So if you're a good scalper, you're in and out of trades, this may fit you best, right? Because this one's got the trailing drawdown on the equity. The rest of them have the intraday drawdown, which I like a little bit better. So yeah. So all these accounts are 55% off if you use the TTE code. And yeah, I'm enjoying this instant funded one. And then you could hook these up on copy traders too. So these over here, you can copy these pro accounts. You can get 7 of them, which is wild. 7 of these ones you can get 3. So I got 3 accounts stacked up. This one plus 2, and then I think this one you can get 3 as well. Yeah, but they're gonna increase it to 5 pretty soon. But top one solid, man. Top one solid. They're using Project X. They got the instant funded. They're coming out with new type of accounts, just trying to test the waters. I like their confidence, man. I like what they're putting together.
Bro, top one's coming for that #1 spot, bro.
They really are, though. Like, to have Project X and instant funded accounts is pretty solid.
Yeah, man. That is solid, bro.
Yeah. Only one green.
Yeah,
that's
facts,
it.
JDZ. The instant funded one's my favorite, definitely.
Same. You're on instant funded, right?
Yes, sir.
John's on instant. I think Magnus is on instant, and I think Magnus has 1 or 2 challenge accounts too, right? Eval.
I'm not too sure,
1 or 2.
honestly. I know I see an instant one.
Yeah, if you guys I did share the rules and all that, the difference between those two, like the major differences earlier. So, oh, actually I still have it up here. So if you guys want, take a little screenshot of that. That is that's the main difference between the straight to sim funded, the one that I'm using, or the pro account. So like I said, the pro account's got a little bit, you know, the rules are a little harder. The intraday is a big one, right, as opposed to the end of day. You could do a little bit more with this one too, though. I think, yeah, I mean, the rules are just a little different. I personally like this style a little bit better, but, you know, to each his own. Just look at your trading style and then kind of see what fits you best. Oh, AB Mike's birthday today. Happy birthday, AB Mike. Let's go.
Hey, happy birthday, B Mike. Let's go, bro. Hope you have a great day. I also heard it was Q's daughter's birthday, so happy birthday to your daughter Q as well.
Happy birthday.
Yo. Disney's going to be awesome. I know she's going to love that. Disney's going to be great. That's a W birthday right there, going to Disney.
Yeah, as a kid, heck yeah.
Yeah, right, bro.
Am I going to get any more Top Step accounts? Probably not. Yeah, I like the instant funded. I think now that I understand the instant funded a little bit better, like, I feel like why go? I mean, I already have the skill set, you know what I mean? So why go through a challenge and all that? I'll just skip it, you know what I mean? Skip the challenge and just straight to the bag.
Yo, AB Mike, what are we doing? Birthday steaks tonight?
Birthday steaks, let's go.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like I don't even want to waste my time with the challenge when you can just get an instant account. So probably just max out with them and trade those and then go to another one maybe.
Yeah, I still do like the challenge though. You know, for the price. I mean, if you want to go through that week or whatever, a couple days, couple weeks of like getting funded, I definitely would recommend it for like any newer traders. I wouldn't recommend you spend, you know, all this money or this amount of money on an instant funded when you haven't really even made much money yet. So I'd probably stick with like these cheaper accounts and just learn, you know, take your time. You're not in the earning phase yet. Let's just keep it real. You're in the learning phase. So learn while you're in that phase. That way, you know, you could eventually start to earn. And then that's when you jump over to these, you know, you get a little bit more confidence, you stack a little bit more green, you make a little bit more money, you invest a little bit more, and, you know, get yourself a live account. Or
Yep.
a straight to sim is what we're calling them, right?
I guess so.
I don't want to mess up the terminology
bro.
here, you know what I mean?
I'm getting confused already.
Nobody knows nothing.
Nope. Yeah, the payout details on top one. You can learn more about this on the FAQs. I really always suggest everyone reads the FAQs before purchasing an account. But yeah, so your first payout on top one, you got to reach 6%. Second payout's 5%. And then third payout is 4%. And then that's it, you know? So after your third payout, you pretty much can, I think you're going to get moved to live, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's how they're set pretty much. And then, you know, yeah, you'll learn a lot. You'll get all that information through the FAQs. So
Yeah, that's true.
definitely read them.
Like, you could listen to me on trading, on strategy, on system, on philosophy, on life, on mentality, on mindset, on marriage, on money, on all those things. But don't listen to me when it comes to FAQs, man. I have no idea. If I say something, I'm probably wrong about it. So go over to read the FAQs yourself. I'm not that guy to ask those questions to. I be just having people explain it to me.
Yeah. Bro, same low key. I'm not that guy, so that's why I recommend the FAQs.
Yeah.
That's where I got the information from.
I might reiterate it a whole totally different way. Oh,
Exactly,
I thought
bro.
it said that. Are there limitations?
Yeah.
There are. There's like, so you got to follow a 20% consistency rule, which is right here. This, where is it? 20% consistency, right here. So the second thing here, you got to follow that. And then the other thing here is you can only take 35. So max payout is $3,500 per account. So if you have 3 accounts like I do, and I requested a payout, I could take $3,500 from each, totaling into about like $10,500, right? If you were to do that on all your accounts,
Yeah.
it's a 90-10 profit split, which I like. The minimum trading days, so this is another limitation, right? You have to trade at least 10 days, and that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's
man.
about it.
what
10-second
is it?
minimum for trade. So for those of you guys that break your plan all the time and just try and get like 2 pips for like, I don't know what reason you guys do that for, and you're in and out within 10 seconds, I'd probably stop that. I'd probably stop that in general, even without this rule, right? Because you're not going to get profitable that way. But keep that in mind, like 10 seconds here. And you shouldn't have an issue with that. You shouldn't be in and out of trades in 10 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot about that rule. You should definitely always keep that in mind. Make sure you're trading longer than 10 seconds.
If you're in and out of trades in 10 seconds, you're wilding. And it's a lot of trades. That's crazy.
I mean, I know people do that though. Like, you know, like they take a trade and then they regret it and they close it immediately.
Yep. So what do you know? 9:30. Look at that. Broke the low, came up, popped right up. Popped right up. This candle had no wick at the bottom, remember? Or at the top. Created the wick, and then boom. So yeah, we'll see where we go now from here now. Gold is showing no signs of holding off here, right? Just continuing to push. So we have officially filled the range, and I would expect a bit of a pullback here.
Gold better start pulling back sooner than later, bro. Else I'm going to enjoy the weekend.
I'm good, man. I'll enjoy this weekend.
Yeah, you're chilling, bro. Up 1,500 today.
15 today, 15 yesterday, 15 the day before.
Yeah.
How you down?
You done.
15
My
stacks.
man's eating, bro. 15
here, 15 there, 1,500 a day. Keep the 9 to 5 away. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Bro. Chow, let's let the master cook.
Nobody knows
Just
nothing.
hone in on the master.
The master's coming to the stream on Friday, gang. I'm a little excited. We're gonna have Raja Banks on the stream on Friday, coming in as a guest.
Sick, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, bro. Damn.
Don't be asking those stupid questions out here on Friday, chat. For real.
Unless you want to get called stupid.
Yeah, don't even play on Friday, all right? There's no such thing as stupid questions, unless it's the Friday where Raja's on stream. Then I don't want to see none of that.
What's up, Mr. Raja?
Hey man, is this a cup and handle? What the?
Are you dumb or stupid?
Oh man.
I want to hear him say. I want to hear him tell chat take 1 to 2 trades a day.
I want to hear him say, just wait for the candle to close.
Facts, bro.
Oh man, June, baby, June. Boom, 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 boom. He'll be asked. Yeah, maybe we'll do a casino run, eh? He's coming to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna get him on the stream sometime next week. Probably Friday. Probably Friday. Oh man.
That's the one we've been waiting on, bro.
He's got the worst Trustpilot reviews? No way. That's
What?
hilarious. He makes fun of me on the live streams.
Bro, this reminds me, bro. Like, I don't even know if I should bring this up, but you remember when we brought Don? Remember when Don came on the
Yeah,
stream?
yeah. It's
That
gonna
was
be a
crazy.
day. What day is it gonna be, C Melly? Probably I think Friday. Maybe Friday. Thursday or Friday we'll do it.
C Melly, what's up, bro? Yo, C Melly,
Melly.
you down to go get some? You down to go play a little golf and then get some pasta again, bro?
John, the question is, are you down?
Hell yeah.
Are you down to hang with the bosses? John said, "Yo,
I'm down.
he's hanging with the bosses, man. It's tough. It's tough.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't
you
say
know.
that, bro. I'm always down here with the bosses.
All right. So dinner's on John this weekend. See Melly. We'll go back to Burns.
fine, bro.
Did you see that big gulp he just did? He said,
I didn't
Gulp.
go, bro. Let's go, C Melly.
and
I'm
then
down, bro.
and then we'll play at that same course again.
Let's run it,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean it should only cost you probably what, like maybe like 1,000,
That's fine, bro. Hell
give or
yeah.
take, maybe
Hey,
like
man, you're the one who
13
took the bill, bro.
1,300
took the
maybe,
bill.
1,300 maybe for that.
Play.
This gonna be an expensive weekend. He's down. Stephen B's down. Hey, Stephen B. Honestly, I don't know how long you're here for, but I would love to play that course again. That course was awesome.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Steven B, how long you here for? Like a week, couple days?
Oh yeah, Martine in the house. What up, bro? Yeah. James, you in on this? Broke the highs. You getting in? I think you trade a little different than me. Yeah. I think
If John's paying, I'm
we
in.
trade yeah, if John's paying, I'm in.
I bet.
Yeah, I think we
Yes,
have a
sir,
little. Goldie, man. Look at that 4 hour. Broke the highs. Fill the wick here. Perfect. Perfecto. No trade day. What's up, Ben? Big Ben in the house.
What up, Ben?
2K day for 3 people. Yeah, easily.
Yeah, C Melly for real.
Yeah, I'm down for your birthday.
What was
I'm
it
with
again? What was it, like 100 to play at that course?
Yeah. It was a little
Alright,
something
bro.
like that. It was a little something like that.
You're the one talking.
It was a little something. We don't say too many
Just
numbers
a-
out here, you know?
Just an instant funded account. That's it.
Just an instant funded account.
Yeah. Per person.
Yeah, no pullbacks. We had this one bearish candle. Can you spy it? Can you spot it? I spy a red candle. I spy a red. Oh, there it is. That's all we got right there. That was it. Nice strike to get a base hit. Yeah, nice little base hitty. Little base hit. I mean, we're filling. This is the wick fill now on the 4 hour. So now that we've officially filled that wick, I mean, if we start breaking the highs, I'm still gonna be bullish, but still need a little pullback here. Something. All I need is a bearish candle. Just give me one.
Right, like on the 15-minute candle too.
Yeah, like a 15-minute bearish candle would be great. I really thought this one was going to give us it because this guy closed with like little to no top wick right at resistance. So this one here would have been amazing. That's the one I was really looking for, to be bearish. And then that second closure back above into that range would have been the ideal position here today. And then we got clean range here. See how smooth we moved up?
Bro, literally since that one candle I wanted to get in pre and wide, we just have been moving up since.
I know.
The whole New York session.
Up, up, and away. Like I said, it's a rally day on gold.
Rally day.
Can only make another $100 on the day. Nice. How many sessions do I trade? I trade Asian, London, and New York. All of them. Yeah, all of them.
And then power hour sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. How many accounts am I trading? I'm trading 3 accounts. All 3 are instant funded, yeah. Yeah, I went with 150K. So I got 3 150s up here. Yo, what's up, Cameron? How are you, bro?
What's up, Cam?
We got the same exact P&L today. W. 501.12. Let's play the numbers. Yo, what was crazy is one day in the clubhouse, it was like me and 3 other people. We had the same exact P&L. It was the freakiest thing ever, like down to the cents. It's like, what?
Yeah, bro. That can happen when you're trading kind of like...
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That happened to me and Magnus one time too. Both had the same exact profit.
Yeah, that's wild. If the trade's under 10 seconds, can I get a payout with top 1 futures? Not if it's like a bunch of trades, you know. If it's like 1 or 2, like they'll let it slide. But if it's like the majority of your trades, then they're probably going to deny that.
Yeah, Khalifa, what's good, brother? I think, yeah, Nick has the 3K, but across 3 accounts. Like, so he's still following the consistency rule on each account. But the 3K is over across 3 accounts.
Can you use Trading View with top 1 futures? No, you can use Project X though, which in my opinion is way better than Trading View. Yeah, it's basically Trading View, only better. This is the best. Like when we started trading this with Top Step, this was like the best platform I've ever traded on. And I'm happy Top 1 got it. So I don't know how they got Project X, but they got it. I don't know, man. They must have had connections there because Project X hasn't been accepting new clients for a while now. So I'm not too sure how they got it, but I'm glad that they did. This was a big feature for them.
Bro, Project X is awesome.
Yeah, to be honest, Trade Locker is even better than Trading View.
Project X been the best platform to trade on for me, at least in my 4 years of trading. Definitely.
Good old MT5. No, I didn't select the pro account. I don't use the pro account. I use this one, the Instant Sim. Yeah, if you guys want to get the same accounts that I got, it's going to be this middle one. Yeah. But I would go back a little while ago. If you just rewind the stream a little bit, you'll see me explain the accounts. So just go see which one fits you best and then, you know, make that decision. Boom, 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 boom. What up, Rafi? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, Project X is awesome. First payout with the instant sim, probably at. So we'll see where we're at with 10 trading days. But yeah, probably somewhere around 10 trading days or over 10,000 in profits or 6%. So once I get 6%, I can take a payout or 10 days or like 10,000 bucks. Yeah, I got one with the evals, but I haven't got one on the instant yet. All right, so this is a sell that I will definitely not be participating in, right? So I'm still bearish here. Bullish here, and just waiting for a little pullback. I wouldn't dare to take these sells on Friday being in profits, I'll be honest. Click the instant one so I can see the prices. Instant. So these are the instant prices. So if you use code TT, you'll get 55% off of this number. This number here. So yeah, so these are the straight to sim. This is going to be the most expensive one, obviously, because you're right in the money now. These ones are a little cheaper, believe it or not. So they're also straight to sim. But again, the rules are a little harder on these ones, right? So the price is better, but the rules are a little tougher. So, you know, you got to figure out this. Remember, there's pros and cons. There's a scale to it. So you either got, you know, good pros, you know, on this one or bad cons. So I personally like this one the best. But yeah, these are the prices on all of them. And these ones are obviously going to be the cheapest.
Yeah.
But this one you got to go through the challenge phase. Yeah, if you guys go to top1futures.com, you can see all that info. All right,
if you remember, like the forex prop firms, you know, like 100K was like $500, 300K, 50K was like $300. That's like the same thing on these instant sim accounts, straight to funded. Kind of reminds me of those like forex.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Accounts. Very true.
Yeah. Yep.
You can take a sell entry while you wait, yeah, but we're in such a bullish rallying market here. It's a bit dangerous to take these sells. I'd rather wait for a new support to form and take the buy here because this can turn around at any point. But hey, we finally got a bearish candle on the 15-minute chart. Finally.
This is beautiful right here.
Nah, I wouldn't be too impulsive on the sell entries here. Yeah, I wouldn't. I've been in this situation so many times where gold is in a rally day and you don't want to go against that rally. So the only way I take sells here is if we actually get like a range 2, you know? So if the next candle closes like bullish like that and then the next candle following that closes bearish, that's when I'll take sells. Or like, let's say the next candle closes bullish and we kind of create a new high here. So close bullish, next candle closes bullish, right? And then you get a closure below that range. That's when I'll take sells. So closure below, and now you got a lot of range to go down. Boom, 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 boom. But what I'm really looking for is the next candle to actually close bullish like this. And then we just continue the longs here. Because like I said, gold should rally all day. Is that the lock 30 strategy? Yo, you guys are hilarious, man. You guys are funny. I hope you're a robot, not like an actual human being. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, definitely don't want to take these shorts here. That's for sure. What's up, Louis G? You're back. Oh, bro, you didn't really miss anything, honestly. Gold's starting to, you know, pull back a bit for us. But yeah, before that, we were just driving up. News at 10. Oh yeah, that's true, right? We got some prelim? Some prelim news, I think. I believe so at 10. Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. See what's up. You were so nice and supportive to your brother. Hell yeah, man. My brother's a top G. Yeah, Nick Stu, man's a top G. Straight up gentleman. Yeah, bro. Super grateful, blessed for his mentorship at a young age, and yeah, he's just a G, bro. His actions speak louder than words. I've always supported Nick too, you know, with his dreams and ambitions and goals. I always could tell his vision was big, and he was always committed to his vision as well. So I always support that. Hell yeah. Ooh, analyzing US DXY. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one. Nick Stu is my brother? No. Nope. Yo, Rafi in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Hope all is well. Yo, chat, maybe we can give the stream a like here. Maybe give the stream a like. Let's like it up. What do we got? 800 people in here. Yeah, let's like it up. I don't know if my stream's refreshed, but I only see like 80 likes. So yeah, we need to like it up some more. This guy, Nick's a top G, drops gems for us every day. He drops winning trades every day. So yeah, let's give the stream a like. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Bro, I thought gold
Thank you,
pushed
come
up.
again.
Thank you, come again. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Yo, I thought gold pushed up, dude. I was like, yo, I was gone for a second.
Nah, bro. Gold's still chilling.
Yeah, we have news coming. So with this news, that's where we may kind of close back above here. Plenty of room to go. 10 o'clock. I mean, this 4-hour candle, in my opinion, the 4-hour time frame is just getting started. Yeah, because we've officially got our pullback. We've officially getting our support now, and now we can see price continuing moving up here. I mean, look at this. Like 35.08 is definitely in the picture here today. Sheesh. Rally day. So if this 4-hour close is strong bullish, right, the next one is likely to follow suit, right, and continue moving up here as well. Dude said the lock 30. Man, get off my dang comment section too. Not in the live chat, but you guys be spamming my videos, making comments. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it and immediately get some help.
Therapist would be recommended. No.
Yeah, this is looking clean now. We got this 30 closure. We got news coming in, so we got a lot of clean range to go on NQ as well today.
Yeah, it's fire. It's really nice on gold.
Yo, respect the schmear, cuz. Respect the schmear, cuzzy.
Like the schmear.
What's going on,
Scotty
man?
boy, what's up, Scott? My man, how you doing, bro?
Scotty C in the place to be. He's in the house.
How you doing?
Scott, how you doing?
You doing? I'm about to go to the deli and ask him for a plain bagel with a pound of cream cheese and tell him respect the schmear. Yeah.
Here comes our 1 hour bottom wick, and then we'll get a closure above, and then we'll blast off till 35.08.
Yep.
He said he's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It's cool,
I'm
bro.
new here.
Love
Do
to
you
hear
have a
that.
course? Not for beginners? What's up, brother? Yeah, we got the clubhouse. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. This live stream right here is a course in itself. So you're, you know, you can ask any type of questions that you like. But if you join what we have is called the clubhouse, then you'll have access to like the full course here. Full course, full breakdowns. How to read candles, couple videos on that, understanding the playbook more in depth. So we talk about entries, exits, pack runners, liquidity, support and resistance, all that stuff. Playbook simplified, how to do a top-down analysis, importance of clean ranges, importance of volume, how to take advantage of the volume, when to use the 15 over the 30, trading the trend, counter trend. So you guys see, you know, just developing the probability mindset. Bunch of great topics here. We go over impulse entries, the fade, inverted celery, all that stuff, higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, a whole bunch of stuff with risk management, and yeah, it's good, pretty good course. Pretty good course. So you could access that by joining the clubhouse, or you can wait a couple weeks and we might make it public at some point. He sounded south of London. Oh, welcome, mate. Yo. Yeah, we got news coming right now. So 4 minutes and we got some red folder news coming out, and then we'll see where that brings us. But now that we got that lower wick on the 1 hour, nobody knows nothing. There it is. Pack runner's been grabbed. So if we can close above on this next candle, then it's go time. Yeah, let's let the news come out 10 a.m. It could go all over the place, but if it ends up with a closure above the range, I will step into the market here and take these buys.
Step up to the plate.
We'll step up to the plate.
Ready for that fastball down the middle.
That's right. Only thing missing? Yeah, actually the only thing missing is the Ninja Creamy 40 gram of protein ice cream recipe. Maybe we'll put that in the course too.
I had that yesterday, bro.
Did you?
Fire.
I'm going to have it maybe this weekend.
Let's have it this weekend.
How was it, bro? Was it good?
Dude, it was mad good, bro. Tasted like Carvel. Twisty treat.
Yeah, the
I told
course?
you I put some...
Definitely solid.
Sorry.
Nah, you good. What'd you put in it? Cook Chips Ahoy or something?
Yeah, some cookies.
Holy!
A little bit. Light on the cookie dough, high in the protein. And staying below my calories, so chilling.
W.
Yo, those of you who have a Ninja Creamy, I know some of you do. Chat. What's your guys' favorite like toppings? What's your guys' like favorite ice cream to make? Let me know.
Where that Ninja Creamy crew at?
Nick, are you going with Kit Kat again and M&M's?
Of course, brother. Mr. Kit Kat to you.
Mister.
On Saturdays, they call me Mr. Kit Kat.
I pull up into Nick's beautiful crib and I'm like, "What's up, Mr. Kit Kat?"
Dum 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 dum.
Pistachio, nice. I'll never try that one.
Where's the mustachio, bro?
Oh, a couple of you like that one. Cool.
What, pistachio?
Yeah.
Oh, I never had that. Is it good?
Vanilla with lemon
Pistachio.
taste, cool. Wow, these are some unique flavors.
Lemon ice cream? Oh man, I don't know if I could do that. Same thing with mint. I don't know if I could do the mint. The mint is
It needs chocolate chips, bro, if it's mint.
chocolate chipski. Chocolate chipski.
Our other brother Joe's obsessed with mint chocolate chip ice cream, or was.
It's fire. I don't know, man. I just do vanilla ice cream, and I'm good to go. But it's got to be protein ice cream. It's got to be protein. We don't do that regular stuff anymore.
It's got to have at least 25, 30 grams of protein in it. Yo, the Vikings here. What's up, Magnus?
How you doing?
Magnus, what you think about the mint?
How do I have a better Magnus voice than Magnus himself? How you doing?
You studied, bro.
I studied, bro. Stop it. I don't see Mr. Viking.
He's not, like, he's in the chat. He's not,
Oh,
he
okay.
don't got his camera on.
Oh, okay. He's busy. He's busy.
He's doing Viking things.
Shout out to the clubhouse, man. Hello, everyone. Say hi to YouTube. Oh, Rafi's in the house.
Big shout out to the
Poppin',
clubhouse.
My
Rafi,
brothers, how are we
you
feeling
doing?
today?
How you
what up, my
doing?
brother?
How you doing? How are ya?
Man, doing
Hey,
amazing, bro.
Rafi. How are you? Here comes our news.
Man,
How you doing, brother?
every time I think about that, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah, facts.
All right, pending. Green numbers. Whoa, green numbers on the dollar. They needed that. They needed that. The dollar's been taking a hit.
Bet, bro.
Okay, so we got green numbers here. That's pretty interesting. That may push gold actually down a little bit. So interesting. They're throwing traders for a loop here today. Loopy.
Sir, Rafi, how you doing, bro? Doing good?
Man, doing great, bro. It's Friday. Excited about Friday and excited about tomorrow, and it'll be
Big
an
web.
amazing webinar. And
Big Webby.
yeah, bro. Just pumped. Just pumped.
Let's go, bro.
Big Webby tomorrow.
I'm
Yep.
excited too. Let's get it.
We're gonna talk about a cheat code thing. Since the previous webinars we talked about, the awareness of ego and trying to create this new, what you call the super ego, new persona. Tomorrow we're gonna tap into actually how to shift beliefs. So we're gonna talk about some things that are gonna help you to reinforce on what we already talked about previous weeks about the ego and stuff. So I'm pumped about that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's go. Pumped as well.
Because
Yeah.
you will have to
And it's
shift
not
your
just-
beliefs in this game. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you talk about beliefs, a lot of people struggle with. They say that positive affirmations and on all that, but at a subconscious level, they don't truly believe it and feel it. So it is very hard to make the change. So there are some little things that you can do that are simple that makes you buy into the idea, right? So
Hey, don't give him all the scoop here. Don't give him it all here. He's
Well, you
going
got
too
to,
deep. He's
because
going
it-
too deep.
You got to, because then they show up tomorrow. So it's
TK,
just-
slow
yeah,
down.
it's just
He's
want
giving
to
him the
buy into
sauce.
the idea, so you can actually shift that belief, and that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow.
Facts, bro. That's
I'm
fire.
looking forward to
YouTube,
it.
close your ears.
Yo, the last two webinars were fuego. Such important topics that people really need to wrap their head around and use like to their advantage. You know what I mean? Like, so in those last two videos, Rafi basically showed us how to take a weakness and make it a strength. And you need that.
Yeah, bro.
You need that if you're gonna go win and dominate and excel at high levels in life. The winners in life know how to take those weaknesses and make them strengths. So
Facts, bro.
so gas.
Yeah, Rafi's mental game webinars have been sauce, man. The best mental, course I've ever seen, at least. Straight up fire.
Yeah.
Can't wait for tomorrow.
Mañana.
Let him cook.
Pumped, bro. Pumped.
He's cooking.
Let him cook.
Okay,
Yo,
let's see how we do here. 49 is the number here. So looking to see if we can get supports down here or breakouts up here. Either way will lead to a good buy position.
Yo, Rafi, I see that the Yankees are playing your Royals this weekend or last week.
Are they? They in Kansas
Yeah,
City, yeah?
yeah, in KC. Yep.
Oh, dang,
But
bro.
the series is over. Unfortunately, the Yankees swept them.
Oh, they already played.
They already played, yeah.
Bro, I'm a little behind on that, bro. I've been doing some other stuff that
Back, bro.
here, let me check here the calendar,
Good, bro.
bro. They
That's
were in
better. You're doing
Chicago
better
when
than
I
us.
was there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think my guys are going nowhere this year, bro. They're
Probably
struggling.
not. Yeah. Probably not.
Probably not.
You're not even at the All-Star break yet.
Nah, wow, 1-0, 63. Dang, bro, they got demolished.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't really follow along either. You know, I'm pretty busy too. I just know my other brother Joe. I
Yeah.
know he's into it,
Oh,
so
he
he
does.
be telling me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, bro. There's a lot of shifts happening on my side, and yeah, just checking back on some clients, pouring more to solve some others. So it's just like on the professional side of things. We already kind of talked about this in the past, and kind of stepping away from that. It's a lot of darkness there, bro.
Right, yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Webinar tomorrow, Jaden, will be at 11 a.m. Eastern time zone, yeah.
We are moving back up. Back up we go. 15 closures coming up.
Setting up, bro, just like we anticipated to.
Yes, sir. Baseball is like a friend that you can always go back to. Yeah, that's true.
100%, bro. I've stepped away from the game for so long, and then I come back, and it's like I've never left, and then I leave again. And it's just like, yeah, it's always gonna be there. It's like the markets, You take 2 days of absence because of circumstances, you come back, the market's still there. So
Facts.
We about to play some kickball for this meetup, maybe. Get a big
I'm
kickball
so
game
excited
going.
about that.
Kickball and wiffle ball. And top golf.
Tippy top.
Yo, do we have? Oh, you say you have like a big field somewhere near the
Yeah,
house,
yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yep. So we were actually thinking about pretty much like this customizing like how the wiffle ball field or the kickball field could go. So we'll see. Got a couple options.
We got options.
It's gonna be a busy day, bro.
Yeah, man. It really is.
All right, Goldie, looking good. Looking good. We got rejections. We got rejections. The webinars, yeah, the webinars are all on the website. Yeah. So these are the webinars that are, yeah, so if you're in the clubhouse, I would definitely recommend going through these when you can. So these are the webinar section here. Oh, let me pop it back up. Boom. So yeah, so this is totally different outside of the course. So this is like, these videos are like an hour long, right? So these are the webinars that we do. Most of them are like an hour 20 minutes. And this is all just like, this is some of the stuff that Rafi's put together in here. But if you go all the way down, you'll see, all the webinars. So ton of stuff: higher time frame, lower time frame, trade management, goal setting, success habits, winning versus losing habits, trade reviews, like monthly recaps. This was a 3-hour, two 3-hour technical analysis webinars that we did. Yearly review. This right here, Clubhouse. Anyone who was in this one, I believe this was the game changer. This webinar right here that we did, that really set the tone. We did this in the last week of 2024, and I think that thing set the tone for what we now, have. But yeah, importance of journaling your trades. These are all very, very important stuff. This when Rafi started diving in. So then it just starts going from mental performance to technicals, mental, technical, and yeah, it's stacked up here. So
Yeah, that's when
lot of
2025
hours.
has been like that. Like we've been combining both because it's very important, so just think about this, it's just like your technical skills is the vehicle, but you got to learn how to drive the vehicle. And that happens from the mental and emotional side of things. So having both is going to help you to be a good driver. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to tap into both.
Hell yeah, facts.
Yeah, I think there's probably 30 hours of content in the webinar section now. 35 hours.
Beautiful.
More than enough. There's no excuses, you know what I mean? Like everything that's spoken about, but if you come to the live streams, if you watch the webinars, if you go through the course, it's very difficult not to become a profitable trader, man.
Yeah, man. It's facts.
And not only that, now you're in an environment, a community that all believe the same, think the same, are after the same thing. It's just contagious. It's energy, right? So yeah, bro, it's hard, very hard for you not to achieve what you're looking for.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We're doing all we can to put people in the driver's seat of their own life, and that's all we can do, and we'll do that day in and day out, and one by one we will change the world. Make it so hard to lose that it becomes easy to win. That's right.
Amen.
We should change Johnny Gem's name to Facts. Either Facts or Amen. Nah. Facts. No, I'm just kidding. Amen. What? Whoa. Who said that?
Johnny Faxkey.
Johnny Facts.
Johnny /facts.
/Amen /trades fluctuate, G.
Nah, bro. I think the gem I'm most known for is I'd rather be out of a trade wishing I was in than in wishing I was out. Quote. Actually, no, I think it's be patient and disciplined to your plan.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man, there's so many of them. I feel like the one that I think it hits for me, price will fluctuate, gang.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Quick.
Now, if you go back to the beginning of the session, I always said before every session, let's be patient and disciplined. So I think that's the one.
Yeah.
True. Where can you find the recordings? So if you're in the clubhouse, they'll be so go to timetrading.com and then go over to courses. So right here, courses, and then you'll see the webinars, you'll see the trade reviews, and then you'll also see the trading course. Yeah. Y'all, Sam sayings are the best. They're legendary. They still live on. Literally.
Hey, Sam.
Juicer.
Later.
Bleeder.
Dolphin milk. The dolphin milk, bro. It's hilarious.
Tomorrow's webinar is in the clubhouse. Yeah, all the webinars are in the clubhouse. So we do a webinar every single Saturday. Yeah, they go for about an hour and a half, and some of them, like I showed you on there, some of them are like specific topics that we want to hit on. Some are Q&As, some are monthly reviews, So the last one we did was a Q&A. I think this was phenomenal. We went like an hour and a half, and yeah, I think the last one was really good. But yeah, they're all different types. Sometimes, like, if there's a specific thing I feel like the community needs to hear and learn about and understand at a better level, then that's when I'll take my time and put together like a webinar based off that specific topic. If there's not much that we really need to go over like specifically, then we'll open it up for like a Q&A or something like that.
Yeah, Q&A session was fire last week too.
Do I see the madness pattern forming right under? No, I don't. That's funny. Did I ever impulse? Just walk up to my PC and impulse the trade? Made no sense. Yes. Many times. Many times. Basically, that was me for the first 2 years of my trading career. I just thought like, hey, I'm here now. All right. Everyone step back. Plays come to me. The market has to deliver right here, right now, because the Nick Stewart has arrived, right? And I learned very quickly that that's not the case, that the market doesn't give a rip about Nick Stewart or Johnny Gems or anyone, right? The market's going to do what it has to do. And, I learned that lesson the hard way. So that's why I'm trying to encourage y'all, wait for good A+ setups, right? Just because we come here, right? Okay, the stream is live. Okay, market, give us a trade. That's just not how it works. We still got to sit tight, wait patiently, and let those trades come to us. Oh, yeah, you convince yourself. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can convince yourself to get into anything. That's why the playbook is so important, because the market has to convince you. So don't get me wrong. I want to take a sell here, right? I wanted to take a buy here, right? I got a good feel on direction, but it's really the playbook that guides me and keeps me profitable, because when I act based off my own emotions and what I think or what I feel like doing, I tend to be a losing trader, right? But anytime I stick to the playbook and don't trade off my emotion, but trade because the playbook opportunities present themselves, I'm a profitable trader. So, it wasn't that easy for me to make it for me to make that decision eventually, when it came time to. So it's not me that's great. It's just I'm just really great at following an amazing playbook. The playbook is the one that's great. So the playbook's the schmear, Don't disrespect the schmear.
That's why we always say, stop putting the pressure on yourself, put it on the playbook, put it on your trading plan. That's where you got to put the pressure on.
Gang, my whole life changed when I put the pressure on the playbook. When I finally got over myself and I said, I don't have to be that guy. I don't have to be Mr. Amazing Trader. All I got to do is follow this stupid plan. That's it. If I just follow that plan every single day without deviation, then I can get the good results. And I would do that, and I would get good results, and then I'd break the plan, and I'd, blow my account or something like that. And then through doing that for a couple months, I realized, what? It's just better to follow the stinking plan. That's it. Right? I am not special. I'm really not. When you guys hang out with me on the meetup, you're going to go, man, that guy, he's not that smart. And I'm just going to tell you, I never said I was. I never said I was. I just am very good at sticking to what makes money, right? And that's all I do. That's all I do. I got a big dream, and I'm willing to be disciplined. That's it. Those are my superpowers. All right? I got a big dream, and I'm willing to commit to it. And committing to that dream is me following the playbook and following what makes money in the markets.
Simple.
That's
Simple.
W mentality.
Yeah. Link to the clubhouse. Just hit ! clubhouse and it'll pop up. Smart and wise are two different things. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, nice. This pullback here is the 4-hour lower wick right now. Looking good.
Stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. If you do the bull flag, stick with the bull flag. If you do the breakout, you stick with the breakout. You do the higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, just stick with it, man. They all work. It's just, will you work it enough to get good results? That's the big question. You want to do the ICT, the FVG, the SMC, the SRC? It don't really matter. Just pick one and get good at it.
Facts, man.
Right? The thing is, you can't do them all. Right? You can do any of them, but you can't do all of them. I used to do that. I used to mix strategies, and then one was telling me to buy, the other was telling me to sell. I didn't know what was going on. You can't catch them all. Yeah, this ain't Pokemon. All right, just to refresh y'all on my plan here. So any sort of closures back above this range, they all look good to continue running up. If we can get something very similar to what we got over here, where you have this closure above, then we can push back up to the top of the range there. Boom. Really want to join the clubhouse? Pull up, man. Pull up. I'm extremely confident your life will get better in all areas if you join the clubhouse. You're just around winners too often, you know, hearing the right things at the right times. You never know when you're gonna get your magic, your nugget, you know what I mean? That can really take your life to the next level. So it can come at any time. Anytime. That's why when my mentor was local and he was running around, I was always trying to follow him, because you just never know when he was going to say something or do something that could just completely shift the way you see life and, you know, help you level up. My strategy, my strategy is on the if you just come here, if you watch my live streams, you'll see my strategy. It's pretty simple.
Something that I say, you know, in the webinar, all you need is one sentence. And I've had a lot of people from the community send me a message, yo, that one thing that you said in that webinar made it clicked, you know, and that's always what I've said, you know, it's just one sentence that you need to put the piece together. So just come in open. One of my mentors in Bali, he told me once, and it's never changed for me. You got to come in with a beginner's mind, meaning you can learn something every day, regardless if it is good or bad. So just being able to have that space and that beginner's mind that you're just getting started. You got something to learn today.
Yep.
Yes, being curious. Bro, it's just gonna make things for you. You're gonna be very receptive to information, and then now everything that you hear, it's just more nuggets. Now you have a full basket filled with goodies. So just come in, open heart, beginner's mind, and just trust.
Be open to learning.
That's all you need. Mm-hmm.
Your mind is like a parachute. It works best when it's open. I remember one thing Mr. V said one time that completely shifted my whole life. He said, "What you do speaks so loudly that what you say, I can't hear." And I was like, boom, because all my life I talked a good game. Anyone else? You talk a good game, you look good, you smell good, your pockets are empty, right? You got nothing to show for it. You know, you've written checks with your mouth that your pockets can't cash, right? So that was really the first time in my life where I said, all right, you know what? I half-assed everything in life. You know, I was naturally a good baseball player. I just showed up and was good, right? So I say, you know what? I'm going to sink my teeth in here. Like, I'm really going to fully commit to my definition of a dream life, and I'm not going to do talking anymore. I'm going to do the walking, and that resonated with me and just stays with me to this day. So it's not about what you say, right? It's about what you do. Faith without works is dead. People can talk a good game. Everyone wants a great life. Not everyone lives a great life, and that's all determined by your actions and the habits that you develop. So what you do speaks so loudly that what you say, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. So follow actions, never words. Peace out, only bands. Peace, peace.
It's the only bands.
Here's the thing. Like, we got a question here in the chat saying, what's the difference between your webinar and someone else's? It's not so much the difference on the webinars and whatever else somebody does, but it's your state. Because I'm just going to put it as an example. You can hear Raja explaining something. You can hear Nick explaining something. They're both explaining the same, but your state that you're in listening to both will differentiate your results. So it's not so much about who is teaching it, but where you are in your mental state.
So true. Yeah, that's so true. And the good teachers, they know how to get you into that state. I mean, they can't fully get you there, right? But the good speakers and the good teachers, they know how to get the crowd or get the individual to get close to that state of being able to receive that. But you yourself as the individual have to take that last, initiative. But I've never been in anyone else's webinars, so I have no idea what they really talk about.
My question is, are there even webinars? Because I'm gonna say, bro, I've been around for a little bit, and what we're doing here is different. Very different.
It really is.
Yep.
Definitely.
And that's why the results we're all getting is different. Out there you don't see that many good results, and here you're starting to see traders come on, get good results, and following the plan and getting what the plan produces. Boom, boom, boom. Nightbot in the house.
What's up, Nightbot?
Yeah, you can't help someone who wants to help, who don't want to help themselves, right? So like, if I am more passionate about your dream than you are, we got a problem. You know what I mean? So a long time ago, I stopped that, right? Caring about someone else's future more than they care about it themselves. I believe in people. I'll speak life into people. I know whose they are, right? I know where they come from. And I believe in everyone, but you can't believe in them in their dream more than they believe in it, right? Otherwise, you'll be doing the work to get it, and they won't. So, all right, we got closures coming.
Setting up just as we anticipated.
Boom, 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 boom. 15-minute popping off here. See if we can get a closure above 50. Yes, I love that. That goes back to the great saying, like, what is it again? It's like the teacher, when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive or something, right? So it's not like when the teacher arrives, the student will be ready. It's more so when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive, or, whatever the saying goes. But yeah, that's so true. And that goes back to what Rafi just talked about the state of being, everything is frequency and energy, right? Your frequency is what you see, right? What you see in life. You either look at life glass half full or glass half empty, right? And then your energy is how you feel about things. So you really got to make your frequency and energy level up and line up. And, that goes down by basically, lining up your thoughts with your words and your actions. If your thoughts are good and healthy, and then that starts transpiring into your words, and you start speaking life into your life, basically, and then you start acting on those and making habits, you'll literally raise your frequency, raise your energy, and good things will begin to just come to you. You won't have to put in much effort to go get those things, right? Everything comes to me effortlessly, and that's because I believe it. So your internal dialogue, right? Your external will never exceed your internal. So whatever's going on internally, that's your life externally. So if you want a better external life, you gotta switch it up by getting the right thoughts and words and stuff like that, habits and routines and stuff going in your life, right? Once it's legit internal, it'll reflect the external, because your internal world is just a mirror, right? It's just a reflection of the external world is just a mirror of the internal world that's going on within you. Name the setup.
Powerful
This would be an
stuff,
onion.
bro.
Yeah.
The what? The birdie?
Oh, the birdie. It's the birdie play. Got my first payout this week. Oh, amazing. After 6 years of trying, W, my friend. W, Sydney. Congratulations. Feels good. Feels good. We had one guy have his first $1,000 day. I think it was yesterday. Congratulations. Congratulations. All life-changing stuff here. First $1,000 day. Amazing. Who does that, right? Where do they do that out there, like the corporate world or the real world? It's like once you stop playing by their rules and start playing by your own, anything is possible. Am I in along? I'm not in. No, I might be getting in, but this candle now closed with no wick. Let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah,
The thing is, I still do like this 1 hour and 30-minute time frame. So if we happen to get a decent wick here, there could be an entry on the break of the previous 30, right? Some sort of like inverted celery. But I don't want to take this. It breaks the high and doesn't work, and then look back and be like the 15 close with no wick on a Friday. You feel me? So yeah, probably gonna.
Too, bro.
Yeah, I'm up 1500 today. We ain't trying to have a bad weekend.
This play didn't really work either in London sesh. I remember like it broke the high and then came back down.
Yeah.
I think it went up after, but yeah.
Yeah, worst case, wait for a 30.
Yeah, damn.
Boom, 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 boom. Got my first payout, 2100 after a year. W. Amazing, amazing.
Go.
I stepped away and the bullish candle formed. I know. I'm a little salty that we got no wick here. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to like prolong this day so we can get into a trade here, but we obviously can't force anything, right?
Yeah, right.
It's Friday. It's Friday. We ain't got no job.
No job, baby. Let's go.
What's your plan for today, Nick? You got anything going on?
We can go.
Let me check my schedule here. Nope, nothing on the schedule. Basically, whatever I want. Whatever I want.
How about you?
I'll probably hit the
Johnny?
gym.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, maybe
Maybe we'll go
chill
work
with
out
Nick or something.
together or something. Yeah.
I maybe go over some work on my computer, or from my past from trades last week or anything like that.
Nice.
Go for a walk, something like that.
I'm thinking about taking like a 5-hour walk all by myself with no cell phone or nothing, just like a bottle of water and some stuff and chilling over the weekend.
That's a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to
Just
do
to
on a
get
walk,
some-
bro. Just
Some
solitude.
quality solitude. Just walk for 5 hours. No phones, nothing.
Honestly, I recommend everyone does that on their walks. Unless you're walking with someone else. I mean, I think everyone on their walks should just be with themselves, bro. Honestly, and just like think to yourself and figure out your life.
Figure out your life, man. Nah, I mean,
Figure
I'll
it
be
out.
honest. That's when a lot of great downloads come to me. I mean, obviously, I'm always with myself and I'm with God, right? So I like spending time with me and God, and that's where I get a lot of my downloads and my direction, and I could hear the voice of God a little bit better that way.
Solitude's a great time to think of solutions for some of your problems in life, and I mean, you'll
And
be
gratitude.
surprised.
Gratitude.
And
as well.
gratitude and solution thinking is key, I think, in solitude. And give yourself some positive affirmations as well.
Yes, sir. Can I share the Excel link? Absolutely. Yeah. If you guys so I personally use TradeZella for my journal these days, but if you guys want to use the Excel spreadsheet that I've used over the last couple years, let me send it over here. One sec. Told I was gonna be something. Oh yeah, you know what? Just hit !journal. I think it still pops up, right? Yeah. Thank you, Louis G. Yeah, there it is. So that's this one that they're talking about. Is the some of you guys that have been following me for a while, you guys know the Excel sheet. This is probably like I think 2 years of data. Some of my data here. So you guys are more than welcome to use this and use it for yourself as well. And it's perfect. It's already lined up: time, date, pair, buy, sell, setup type, entry type, time frame, risk, and then the result of the trade. And then what you could do is you can put a link right in here. Like I have, let's see, where are my links? Let's go to like August. Yeah, like some of these links. So you could put the screenshot of your trade. So that way you got it. You go back to it, look at it, see what happened.
Wait, where's that at?
Good old trading view. That's over here. So you can link it right here. Yeah, a little link there. Yeah. So you go back and look at your old trades or any trades that you take for that matter. So yeah. You don't have to, all you have to do is come up here and hit, where'd it go? Hit file, make a copy, and then you can delete everything if you like, or you can keep it in there. I don't update that anymore, so you won't see any update from me, but you can go look at my older trades and everything like that. There's all wins, losses in there. You can see the losses, like let's go to this loss, let's go to this one here. So this was a losing trade, let's see. Yeah, so a little breakout. Oh, what do you know? A little overextended, would you say? Just a little bit,
Maybe
chat?
a little bit.
Just a little bit? Yep.
Just a little.
So,
And then what do you know? We create support, we move back up.
yeah. So you can go back and look at all my trades if you like that I have in there. Both my sons are members to the... Oh, Sydney. Okay, you're Daniel's mom. Oh, all right. That's amazing. Welcome. I was looking forward to getting a chance to meet you at the meetup. You guys are all coming to the meetup, right? That's amazing. What a family victory that is, man. Wow. That's so cool. That's why we started this thing, you know? Go back and listen to what I was saying in 2022. We're here to see family victory, and the momentum is here. Momentum is here.
Facts.
This
What's
all
up,
God,
Cindy?
this ain't no luck. Daniel is so awesome. He is. Yeah, looking forward to seeing y'all on the meetup. Daniel, what a leader. What a great
Love Daniel.
what a great leader.
Daniel's awesome.
Facts. Love it, man. Love it. Locked
Hey, let's
out for
go.
the
Band's
day.
counted
Very
up.
good.
Band's counted up. Him and his uncle in the clubhouse too. Let's go. Shout out Curtis.
Oh, that's
Nice, bro.
fire. Oh, that's
Family
awesome.
victories.
Hey, yeah, I mean, look at me and John, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing like doing this thing with your friends. I mean, look at Greens in here, and, you know, these are older friends of mine from high school, you know, that I'm rocking with, and we're getting rich together. You know, we really are. So it's pretty awesome to find an opportunity, some loyal friends, and go out and get wealthy together. You know, it's good. It's a good time, I must say.
Nothing else.
But, you know, I'm gonna chime in on this one, bro. I feel like at this point it's not so friendship, bro. I feel like it's more like a family now.
It really is, though. This
is,
whole
bro.
thing has become such family vibes here. It's been super dope.
Yo, TT family. That's the family here. I
Yeah,
agree,
that's
Rafi.
what it feels like to me. It's just like it's just very it's deep core, you know, into the soul, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just powerful stuff, bro. You can compare this, you know.
Yeah, no. It's facts,
Yeah,
bro.
and like I was saying the other day, like you can call it momentum, you can call it whatever you want, but what it really is it's a collective consciousness that are all these consciousnesses are on the same level of frequency for the most part. So once you come in here, you feel something different, especially when you get into the clubhouse where we're together a lot longer and more throughout the day. It's just a buzz, you know what I mean? It's a feel of something's going down in here. And you see everyone, you know, not everyone, but you see a lot of people succeeding, a lot of people learning. And like Rafi said earlier, like everything has to do with your state that you're currently in. So the reason that you see new people who have been, like we just heard, hey, 6 years I've been trying to do this and I couldn't do it in 2 months, I've got it done. Or some people are brand new because what happens is they come into the environment where the frequency is so high and it's such collective, like where everyone's on it, that you just get pulled into that, right? And you just get good results as a default of being in the collective consciousness, and you start to see things better, hear things better, get better results. It's amazing how that stuff works in life. But the government and the elites, they don't want you to know about all that, right? So they want you to work all alone by yourself. Don't get involved with any groups. Don't say hello to anyone. Stand 6 feet away from everyone. You know what I mean? So once you get that collective consciousness going, it's over. It's over.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, and you guys feel it. Look at Daniel. He goes, my other brother's 250 away from passing his challenge.
Let's go, Daniel.
What a G. What a G.
And you automatically raise your frequency when you're in a community of positive-minded people, right? Right off the bat, your frequency is going to be raised just by being in this community.
Bum, bum.
You have two choices: to stop waiting because you identify that actually what you're doing is not serving you, or your state changes. One of the two. You have no options.
Right.
Is that new age stuff, collective consciousness? Absolutely not. It's actually the oldest of them all. The thing they're hiding from you. Go back and read the words, where two or more are gathered together in my name. Right? That's collective consciousness. You gotta read into it. Don't just, kind of look at it and, what's that mean, right? Go back and listen to the master. Listen to what he was saying.
My question is, you've written, you've read a lot of books and stuff like that, and about personal development, and you can say, manifestations and all that. Where does that information come from?
Exactly. A lot of red letters.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Where does that come from?
Yep. Yes, sir. Not trading today because I had a good week. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if we get a good trade, we get a good trade. If not, I'm satisfied with where we're at. Yeah, the week's been good. The month's been off to a great start. We're sitting, I think we're sitting close to, what are we at for the week? Yeah, about six grand, 66 hundo. So looking good today. If we get another trade today, great. If not, we made money today. We made money in the clubhouse, couple sessions. I think there was opportunities there. So, yeah. Took a stupid trade of pure FOMO and got clapped. Gave it back all of yesterday's gains, so I've timed myself out for the rest of the day. Great, yeah. Look, man, those are just opportunities to say, hey, let me really follow the playbook, right? Let me not jump based off of my own opinions of the market, because the market, just like we said, it doesn't care about your opinion. It doesn't care about anything. All it cares is the data, right? It repeats the same data. Raja Bank said something one time that blew me away, and he said, look, if the markets do the same thing every single day, why are we trying to do something different? So just follow the repetitive patterns of the market. You know what I mean? Put a few of those together, call it a playbook, call it whatever the heck you want. Follow those plays every single day and don't deviate. And because as you can see, the moment you deviate, look what tends to happen. So that's good. It's a good learning day for you. And that happens a lot on Fridays and whatnot. But remember, class is in session, brother. So take that, learn from it. And now next week and the week after that and the week after that and the week after that and the year after that and the year after that, you have this lesson under your belt now. Red letters do be hitting. I'll tell you, they hit more than the black letters. But a lot of people, they lean towards, it's not. It's just not. All you need is a couple good days. That's right. Just a couple good days. Couple good days.
Oh, man.
Think and Grow Rich has a chapter on it. Yeah. Think and Grow Rich. Amazing book. Up 1K from London. Probably it for me. Good decision, Pat. Sounds like an 8-figure
Nice.
trader. I'm 21-6 so far this month in trades. Amazing, brother. Amazing. 21-6. So good. So good. Yeah, amazing. All right, 4 hour coming back up. 30 looking good. 15 still got that no wick, so that's been the issue here. Yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen. BRB.
30-minute closure coming up. 15 more minutes. Yeah, no topic. Definitely don't want to trade that. What's up, George? What did it take for me to finally follow what Nick was telling me as I grew up? Yeah, that one, I don't know if there's no straight answer, but I would say results, right? He had results, he had experience. He was older than me, right? So he had more experience than me. He had good results, and his actions spoke louder than his words. And yeah, you know, he said he was gonna do something. He did. I could tell he was a man of his word and stuff, and I could tell he was committed to his visions in terms of what he had to do to get it. And he was getting results, you know. And yeah, I like that. That made me want to follow him, especially him being my older brother too. Hey, let's go. Band's counted up. Nice, bro.
All right, 30 breaking the highs here. Yeah, I guess if we're going to have to settle for a breakout here, unless you guys are going to take this, you know, but we got no wick on that previous 15. That's up to you, but I think I got to wait now on the 30. If we don't get this 30, I'm done for the day.
Damn.
Done for the day. Done for the week.
Same.
Yeah, if you guys like the 30 inverted celery, go ahead. What's going to keep me out is going to be that 15 there. So I'll wait on this 30, and you'll have to get a later entry than you, if anything, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, so I may miss that move now, but I'm open to taking the breakout here. But being that other candle's got no top wick, I'm just going to let that go.
Yeah, also, George, one other thing too is I went out and tested his mentorship, and based on the results I got, it either benefited me or not, and it always benefited me. So I tested his mentorship, and it worked for my life, you know, and that made me want to continue to follow it. Of course.
There we go. This is my philosophy in trading. I just wait until there's money lying on the corner, and all I have to do is go over there and pick it up. I do nothing in the meantime. Famous trading quote right there. The issue with the top wick, the 15-minute candle got no top wick there, and we're all in this range here. So I just rather stay out of this. It's not an A+ setup, so I usually only take the A+ ones. This is what happens when you live by that quote. You know what I mean? You stack green days. You stack money. You do well. You become successful. Not just 1 month, but month after month, right? Year after year. So that's why we do what we do. That's why we're as disciplined as we are, is because we want predictable results and we want to make money. You know? So it's one thing to have a good month or a good week or a good day. It's another thing to do it year after year, month after month here. So that's what we're trying to do, and that's what we're trying to show an example of. So when things aren't fitting right and they don't look good, they're not familiar to the actual playbook that produces these results, then we just don't take it. We just lay off. And to be honest, that's admirable, right? One of the coolest parts about Don and Raja, one of the biggest things I admired about them was their ability to stay out of the market when things didn't line up to the T. And it could even been the smallest little thing. And as a viewer, I'd be like, I'm taking this now. You know what I mean? And maybe I won that day and they didn't. But guess who won at the end of the month? And the end of the week? And the end of the year? I promise you, it wasn't me, right? It was them. So that also encouraged me and inspired the heck out of me to one day have that type of patience and discipline to avoid moves in the market because they didn't line up with my system. Some of y'all can't do that. You can't do that yet. You admire that about us, right? You just wish that you can stay out of the markets too. Maybe your trading's a little bit more exciting than mine, but I bet you I make more money. I bet you. So take that and really run with that. You know what I mean? Like if the market is not producing the exact setup that you need according to your profitable system, just let it go. Let it go. Let another trader take those pips, right? Maybe they're trading the bull flag thing or the FVG or whatever, right? Like that's their move, not your move. There's plenty of moves in the market, just like there's plenty of money in the universe. Neither is a limited resource. Neither one. How would it be an A+ setup? So if this candle here had a wick on the top of it, that would have been an A+ setup for me. I would have already been in this trade on this candle here. But it didn't, and that's why I probably were hesitating here. You can just follow the plan religiously. That's right. Mr. King knows the vibes, man. You have to consciously think. Any golfers here, you got to consciously remember, all right, I got to focus on my backswing. I got to make sure my backswing's good. I got to make sure I'm not leaving the face open or closed. And if you commit every shot, right, you commit to run that through your mind before you take that swing, you're likely to have a much better shot going off, right? And the same thing here. If you consciously remember, no, I can't take this right now. I got to break. I'm gonna break my plan doing this. Then you stay out. Would I say the pack runner? What's up, James? How are you, brother? Pack runner at 2:30 was a good setup. Let me take a look. Was it what time frame? This one here. Yes, I believe we were bearish there at that point too. Yeah, so we had a bearish 4-hour candle at that point. I think this trade might have been a little bit better, right? Wait for the closure below and then take that to potentially move down. But, this one wasn't bad with the pack and all that. I probably would have stayed out. Actually, I did stay out until that candle's, closed or whatever, and then maybe take the sells to come back down. But, yeah, this was pretty good. Nice pack runner there. Up to you whether or not you wanted to take that trade or not, based off of still being in the range. I probably would have waited for the range to break out here and then look to sell off there. Yeah, you see how gold's all confused now? A lot of confusion going on after that no wick.
And this is what the plan's designed to do, protect us from ourselves, Thank God for the plan to keep us out of this because, we'd probably be experiencing some drawdown right now.
Yep.
Unnecessary drawdown.
And it could go either way. I have no legit, edge right here. I don't know about you, John, but this doesn't look that familiar. I mean, yeah, there's an inverted celery, but there's a resistance here. right? So maybe if that inverted celery was above the resistance, right, that would look familiar. But where that's at right now doesn't tell me that price wants to go up.
Dang, bro. Doesn't look familiar at all.
And by the way, even with us saying that and displaying that and being an example of that, there's people that jumped in that buy and now they're getting stopped out. And now, you know, you're like regretting it, right? But take this as a lesson. Take it as a lesson. Take it as a growing, you know, something to grow with. Again, I remember I was impatient. Raja and Don were. I'd be in this selling massive drawdown, hitting max daily loss right now, blowing my account. They would be sitting there talking about, you see, I hate to say I was right. And I'm like punching the air, right? Like if I can go in the screen, I would have went in the screen and just grabbed this guy, like shook him up a little bit. Like, you know, they were making me mad. So.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
bearish.
adversity is helping you. Adversity in life is a stepping stone to, you know, figure out how can I be better, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, you gotta have that student mindset so you can look at it like that in that perspective. So you can grow.
Hey, yo, Isaac, let's get it.
Let's go,
Your
Isaac.
trip to Tampa, Florida is booked. See, Isaac, he's flying Delta. That's because he was smart and joined the TTE clubhouse and got funded and got payouts. Y'all are flying that other crazy thing, Spirit, man. Oh, take your
That's tricky.
Spirit.
I'd rather not go.
I'm just messing with y'all, man. Just messing with you guys.
Nah, honestly though, it's for real though. Stay away from Spirit.
Man,
Nah, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
No wick, no entry, no unnecessary loss. Easy as that.
Yo, gang, I'm gonna bounce. I gotta go here in about 5 minutes.
Do it, brother. Do it. I'll see you tomorrow,
Nice,
man.
bro.
We're looking forward to hearing
Yeah.
you and seeing the webinar tomorrow.
See you
Yeah,
tomorrow, Rafi.
yeah, beyond exciting. And guys, if you guys get into something here, make sure it's something that you're looking for. If not, then go out for a run or something. You know, stay out of trouble.
I'm about to go out and have a great weekend.
I'm about to go for a walk
Lovely.
too.
I'll send you some snaps later, Nick.
Send me some snaps, brother. Send me some snaps.
All
Hibachi
right,
today?
family. Blessed up. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. See you all tomorrow.
Later, G.
Peace, Rafi.
See you tomorrow, bro.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, bro.
All right. What else, gang? What else? This is the end of the week. I won't see you guys for 2 days. I didn't see you guys yesterday. Is there anything that I can do to help y'all? Anything? Are we catching on here, gang? Are we starting to really like understand this philosophy? It's the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? We can't make it more evident, more obvious, more clear than we're doing right now. I have had so many I told you so moments. Yeah, and I hate to say I told you so. I really don't like having I don't like saying that, you know, but oh, happy Father's Day. That's right. Father's Day is on Sunday. Shout out to all the dads out there. Let's get it.
Shout out to dads. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Yes, sir. Don't be hitting me with shout out to all the moms that be dads too. That was for Mother's Day. All right. We don't, you know what I mean? All right. We love you. We appreciate you. We love the moms. But Sunday's Father's Day. Hey, chill. Don't throw any tomatoes at me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, chill. The temptation is huge to trade more than... Oh, yeah, it's very true. Very true.
Bro, let's get the hell off these screens, bro. Let's go enjoy the weekend.
I just want to serve the people, though. I want to serve them. If there's any... I want to answer any last-minute question if someone got one. You never know. Could be the turning
Yeah, I'm
point
with
for
that,
them.
bro. I can't complain about that.
The main thing that helped me become profitable was simply understanding the probability mindset, developing edge, saying, hey, look, in this circle, I have a very high chance of winning. outside of that circle, I'm doomed, right? And within this circle was being disciplined to the playbook, getting rid of overtrading, getting rid of over risking, treating trading like a business, understanding the probability mindset, sticking to a strategy that actually produced good results, not deviating from it. Over here was me doing whatever I want, thinking I was hot stuff, trying to make a whole bunch of money, trying to speed up the process, thinking I'm going to get rich in, you know, like 10 minutes, right? All that stuff, right? So I was much better in this circle over here, which was the probability mindset. This one made me the money. This one cost me the money. So very quickly, I began to realize what is costing me money, what is making me money. And I just started developing that probability mindset, listening to traders talk about the probability mindset, studying the best traders out there, and getting their getting their thoughts, right? Also studying prop firms and seeing like what the consistent traders that got paid out were doing versus what the other ones weren't doing. And it was so crazy because it just flipped my whole mind, you know, where I was taking like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades a day. And these other traders, I was learning that they took the same type of trade at the same time every day and at the same, like, you know, amount of risk or whatever. So right then and there, I knew it was like systematic, right? So I had to get systematic with this. And yeah, after that, it was just a matter of time, you know. And then probably like 6 months later, I started stringing together, you know, I look at my P&L and I go, oh, wow, you know, I've been profitable all month here. What the heck? That's new, you know. And I just said, I like this. And I started following those actions day by day, week by week. And it just continued to lead to more green days. So it enlightened me in a way. And it allowed me to put all the pressure on the system, all the pressure on the playbook, and not have to worry about me being Mr. Hotshot trader anymore, right? Just if I can focus on staying disciplined to that system, I enter when it calls me to enter, I exit when it calls me to exit, I stay out when it calls me to stay out, and all that, then that was really the turning point for me. And by the way, you know, my daughter was being born and I had to put up or shut up and make a decision and make that decision fast. So that also helped me out, is I had a big burning desire and a big why to really figure this thing out, because I knew I can't keep blowing money, right? As we're talking about Father's Day coming up, you know, like as a father about to have a child, like I need to be prepared for this financially. So, you know, that was also weighing on me as well. And it was time to mature and make professional decisions. And that's what I did. Weekends suck when you want to be on. Yeah, that's true. Definitely not taking these sells at all. None of that. I'm done trading for the day, gang. No more trades for me. I don't like this price action. It's over. It's over. Did I backtest? I did. I did some backtesting early on. I did a lot of simulation sessions very early on, and then I kind of stopped doing as much of that and just started showing up to trade every day at the same time. So more so after that, it was a lot of forward testing. Is Top Step different than Top 1 Project X? No, they're the same exact thing. They work the same exact way. Yeah. All right, Louis G. All right, how many people we got here? The committed ones are still here. So we were at what, like 800 or 900 earlier, and now we're at 590. Yeah, let's do some giveaways. We're gonna give away some 50K accounts. Louis G kind of, you know, spoiled it for the clubhouse there, so blame it on him, clubhouse. We'll do the giveaways in the clubhouse next week.
Oh damn, bro.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's do some giveaways. Let's give away some 50K combine or evaluation accounts here, and then do me a favor, guys. Do me a favor real quick, because we're gonna have to use the comment app again. So let's go over to, give me a sec. Let's go over to my YouTube channel, and let's go over to What video do we want to pump? Hey, not a lot of you guys watch my red day video. I know you guys don't want to hear about red days, but this is definitely a good one to watch. How about we do that? How about you guys go comment on this video, how to handle red days. Oh, never mind. There's already 121 comments there. Wow. Damn. I didn't know that. Let's go to a different video. Hold on. Let's go to a live stream video. Let's do yesterday's live stream to keep it simple. All right. So let's go over to yesterday's live stream. So go over to my YouTube, right? Go to YouTube. Go over to the lives. And then yesterday, I'm sorry, the day before, CPI day. Go to CPI day and just leave a comment in there. And there's only 6 comments. So that, wait, where are the 6 comments? Yeah, that'll be fine. So let's do this one. So let me send it to you guys in the link here. And just leave a comment. You know, you don't have to do anything too crazy. I really do appreciate all your kind words and stuff, but it's okay. You could just leave just a regular comment there, and then we'll... Oh, yeah, like the stream too, by the way. And then we'll do it. And by the way, you got to follow me on Instagram too. So Instagram account is sitting right here. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, go follow me on IG here. It's Nick Stewart with an underscore at the end of it. Yeah, I'll give you guys a couple minutes. We'll hang out for like another 15 minutes here so people can comment and all that, and then we'll run it. By the way, just make one comment, please. You don't have to, you're not going to win. You're not going to increase your chances of winning by making more comments. We are going to exclude repeated comments. So just save yourself some time. Oh, yeah, and don't comment either. So don't comment on someone's comments because we're going to get rid of replies and duplicates. I know how you guys are. I know how y'all are. All right, what was the... I got to find this comment generator thing again. I think Rob Trades. Is Rob Trades still here? Man, I might need your help again. Can you send the link? Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. Let me send the link to y'all. Clubhouse. The clubby. Happy Father's Day. Word, happy Father's Day, everyone. Could we have taken the sell on the 15-minute on gold? The closure? Was it the closure one? This? Yeah, it was all right, but I wouldn't... Due to my own experience, I wouldn't mess with these sells here today. Yeah, I know we've been moving down since 9:30, but just wouldn't mess with those today. But you could have. Technically. All right, so yeah, just make your way over to that live stream there. We'll give you guys a couple minutes and then we'll do the giveaway. So we're gonna do 6 or 7 giveaways. So what's 50 times 7? 50 calculator. 50 times 7. So yeah, we're gonna give away what, 350,000 in eval accounts here. Yeah, let's do it. That sounds good to me. Make y'all's weekend a little bit better. Work with Riccardi and pass 2 combines, 250 away. Let's go. Riccardi, another one, just like Daniel, leading his family, leading his sphere of influence. Just amazing, man. I love seeing that. Congratulations. Where'd it go? Thiago? Is that what? Thiago? Congrats, bro. Congrats. You got this, man. Payout coming. All right. So remember, guys, CPI live stream. That's the one we need to comment on. Where we at? 2:38. Okay, I'll give you guys just a couple more minutes. I don't really like trading past 11 on gold unless it's A+. Same here. The 15-minute candle lacking a bottom wick. I'm sorry. Which candle is that again? So the time is 11, or I'm not sure which one we were talking about. All right, has everyone made a comment? 238 people. There's how many people are here? 465 now. So half of y'all don't want to participate. That's fine. I just want to make sure. CPI day. Leave a comment. Leave a comment for a 50K evaluation account, and go follow me on Instagram. IG. Oh yeah, this 15, yeah, this one kept us out of the buys. So that, again, you know, the candlestick works for us, right? So being that candle had no wick, right, we never entered any of these buys, and thank God we didn't, because just as expected, price pushes up, looks for a wick to fill, doesn't find one, and then just melts, you know. And no matter where your stop was, it was either below the low, right, this previous candle low, or it was most likely below there, right? And it's gotten tapped out now. So lesson learned. All right, I think we're gonna get this party started here. Yeah, let's do it. So last chance, man, last chance. Go comment on the CPI live stream, which was the last live stream, while I load up this this account giveaway or whatever comment generator. Yo, where's Rob though? Rob sent the link last time. TK, you remember which link that was? I feel like TK sent it to me in a message too. Oh, he did. No. That was something for the Porsche. TK, did you send that to me? I thought he did. Maybe he did not. Bump. Oh, Ken got it. All right, Ken, let's do it. Perfect. All right, is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. All right, perfect. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate that. Pickawinner.co. I'll remember that moving forward. All right, so this is it. We're going to go over to the CPI chart. If you didn't comment, that's it. Time's up. 309. All right, cool. 309 here. So let's link this. Boom. Let's go over here. Let's post the link. Say less. Let's go fetch. Let's get rid of all replies and all duplicates. Include. No. Okay, cool. All right, so it's going to find the stream now. Load up the comments. 310 or 254. Some of you guys did what I said not to do. All right, who's ready? Music's too loud. Is the music too loud? I was thinking we turn it up. It's party time. Turn up. Turn down for what? All right, let's run this. Let's do a little TTE. Little TTE style giveaway here. A little music in the back for party time, you know what I mean? We'll get the show started, get the outro started here and now, and let's run this. So, yeah, skateboard it through the kitchen. All right, let's do it. So let's go back over here. Let's pause this one. Boom. Let's go over here and let's pick. So we got 7 winners totaling $350,000 in eval accounts here with Top 1 Futures. And let's do it. So the winner of the first 50K account is going to go to Tito Mook. Thank you, Nick, for always passing education to the community. You are welcome, my friend. Are you here today? You got to be. I think everyone's here. Everyone's here. Please tag me. If you win, tag me in the YouTube chat. For real. Where we at? Where we at, brother? You got to be here. You just commented. Tag me. Tag Time D Trading. Hey, Jesus walking. Yeah. Don't tell me you left. Don't tell me you left. Alright, man, we got to count this down. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Alright, man. Alright, we got to move on. Alright, the first winner of the 50K evaluation accounts, thanks to Top 1 Futures, is Emmy Streams. I cherish every moment on the live stream, getting more patient and disciplined every day. W, well, it sounds like you deserve this account then, my friend. I hope you're here. I hope you're here. Tag me on the YouTube stream, please. Is this too loud or not? Flow Electric, this is not a slow dance. Tag me if you want the account. The countdown begins. Oh, there he is. All right, perfect. Do me a favor. Send me a message on Discord, my friend. Send me a message on Discord. If you guys are not in my Discord, let me go to the New York session. New York, New York, New York. Hello, winners. So this is my real account. So come over here and send me a message, please. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, my friend. Let's pick number 2. Thing that's coming from above. All right. Winner number 2 here. So for the 50K eval account goes to May Sky Duran. May. Yeah. Are you here today? Okay. Someone's about to have a good day. All right. Perfect. You are here. Please message me on Discord. If you don't know my Discord name, then just click this guy right here. No trades, Captain. Thank you. All right, congratulations. Congrats. Boom. It's a good day. All right, message me on Discord. Let's go ahead and pick the next one. How do I join your Discord server? Hit !Discord. It'll pop up for you. All right, who's ready? Number 3. Let's do it. All right, cool. So the number 3 winner of the 50K eval account with Top 1 Futures, Yours Gaming. WCPI, thank you, Nick. Great teacher. You're welcome, my friend. Are you here today? Are you here? Yours Gaming. Yours Gaming. I think you are here, right? It's great. All right, please send me a message on Discord. I think they're here. Yeah, perfect. Send me a message on Discord. And let's move on here to number 4. Good. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. All right. Number 4th winner of the 50K combine or evaluation account goes to... Would you look at that? I don't know how to say your name, but I know you've been here for a while. If you know that quote right there.
Hey.
Well, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Would you look at it?
Congratulations.
Are you here, my friend? There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I remember this name. All caps. I'm happy for you, brother. Let's go. Message me on Discord, okay? All right. Number 5, right? Number 5. Actually, I got something on my heart here. I want to throw a bonus account in, right? And that bonus account is going to go to none other than the Z Gamer. Z Gamer,
Yes.
You're on my heart today, buddy. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like giving you a free account here today. So I don't know what that was, but this is yours, brother. Yeah, that one's on me. So we won't include that one from the 7. So Z Gamer, hit me up on Discord, brother. We appreciate Z Gamer, honestly, like top G mod right here, man. Top G mod. So I don't know. That's randomly from my heart, brother. So appreciate all you do, dude.
You, Z Gamer.
Yeah. Facts.
Appreciate you.
All right. Let's keep moving here. Number 5. So the winner of the 5th combine or evaluation goes to Chola.
Wow.
Let's go.
Chola.
Let's go.
And we got his live reaction.
All right, we're not going to give that to Chola, though. No, I'm just kidding. Chola, W, brother. You deserve it, man. Make it look
Congrats,
easy,
bro.
easy. Chola makes it look easy.
I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy.
All right, next. Next.
How many
Let's
we
do
doing?
it. That's 5. We got 2 more.
Make it look
Easy.
but it's not easy.
We got 2 more. Congratulations, Chola. W, brother. W.
Honey, you cannot beat me.
It
is so casual, must be a natural. Heard him say, yeah, it was gradual, but it's that.
All right, perfect. Yeah, next. All right, let's do this. So the 6th winner number 6 for 50K eval account goes to Ray Money. Where's Ray Money at? Ray Money.
Hey, Ray Money.
Appreciate you, Ray Money. Appreciate you. Ray Money, are you here? Chala? No, Chala's here. Chala's in the clubhouse. That's where y'all should be. You know? With Chala in the clubhouse. All right, cool. Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. Ray Money. Hit me in the Discord, my friend. All right, last account here. Last and final account. Lucky number 7. By the way, the last account giveaway we had, I think, 4 people pass. 2 of them got payouts already. So W for you guys taking advantage of it. Okay, cool. Last but not least, the winner number 7 of the 50K evaluation account goes to Camilo Gonzalez. Are you here today, my friend? Are you here today? Tag me in the YouTube chat, please. All right, perfect. Perfecto. Congratulations to all the winners. We had 8 winners today. $400,000 in eval accounts with Top 1 Futures. Thank you to Top 1 Futures for allowing us to do this type of stuff. But congratulations to all the winners. And I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap on this session here today. So great week. We had an awesome week here. All green. No trade on Monday. But, a couple trades here on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here. And that's it. Let's walk away winners today. Cool. Congratulations. Johnny Jens, you want to leave him with anything, or we good? How is he feeling?
Get what you desire.
What was it?
Do what's required, get what you desire.
Do what's required and get what's desired. I like that. So all the winners, please shoot me a message on Discord. Everybody else will be back on Monday. I hope you guys have a blessed and great weekend. Enjoy it. If you guys are in the clubhouse, we'll see you guys tomorrow in the webinar. And like I said, everyone else, we'll see you guys back here on Monday. Y'all have a great day. And let's get to the green.
Money talking like we
Thank
Peace,
you.
G's.
Appreciate you, chat.
Johnny Gems.
Dylan, peace out.
Squad. Later, gang. Don't over risk here today. Don't over trade. Have a great weekend. Peace, G's.
Can't blame me. Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of. Can you blame me?
Who the one that's doing it better than us?
Y'all stink. This is skunk. It's 7 to none.
Yeah, I get what I want, that's what leverage does.
They said it was enough, but it's never enough.
All of y'all overpriced, but you still ain't overpriced.
Vegas hot, cold as ice. Something like the Golden Knights.
Big screen, poltergeist, I don't need to go to right.
Got the numbers where I want them. It's some loaded dice.
Brick by brick, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids got a fortune. It's
Money talking like we FaceTime daily. Ring, Tom Brady. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
bring it to the judge, she gon' never say I'm innocent.
Did it, then I did it again. Ain't no coincidence.
Did it with a minimal plan, there was no middleman.
Did it with the little I had. It took some discipline.
Giving everything that I had, but never giving in.
Face to the sky, let the sunshine graze me. Can't blame me, can't blame me. Grateful for it, got me feeling so amazing.
Ring, 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 yeah, I run it like Sonic.
Knuckles all shining like my fist got polished.
Pinky ring on, that's an expensive promise.
All y'all clowns ironic, cause you not it.
Brick by brick, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids got a fortune. It's
Money talking like we FaceTime daily. Ring, Tom Brady. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
100.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
when I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position in a short stop. Every song go, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting Nick, went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. This is not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah. Pushing myself to the limit, I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs, when I write them I don't wait 8 weeks. They do focus on the image now, but that ain't me. Lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up. Had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make funds. These days, everybody focus on the he say and she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pick for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes, I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days, I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days, I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days, I don't need nobody's validation. These days, I don't need nobody's invitation. These days, I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right.
I'm still with the same friends, out here with the same bros. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover. Made it with the same guys, now we different bank rolls. Now y'all in designer, driving past the same. I'm still with the same friends, out here with the same bros. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover. Made it with the same guys, now we different bank rolls. Now y'all in designer, driving past the same. Yeah, told you I would never change it. Young Charlie, yeah, he the same. I'm out here gunning it. On a Friday, got in the name it. Champagne in my hand, I'ma spray that. My dogs gon' dance on the stage and throwing up shots in the pavement. Same old roads, I'm claiming it. And I'm with all the ones from the jump. Now we do what we want when we want. It'll be that way till I'm gone. Till I'm gone, till I'm gone. I'm still with the same friends, out here with the same bros. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover. Made it with the same guys, now we different bank rolls. Now y'all in designer, driving past the same. I'm still with the same friends, out here with the same bros. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover. Made it with the same guys, now we different bank rolls. Now y'all in designer, driving past the same.
Holy I know they want part of my money, no dummy, I'd rather them eat. It's hard to know when they like it for you. If it's my music, then how I'm unique. I know I'm young and I'm fly with the heat. Gotta value myself so I won't even beat. Boy, be stepping through trees once I give a response, that be when they repeat. I know I make it look easy, but I'm focused, ain't no time to slack. Tryna go for my bro, I'ma clap. When I told you I love you, on none of it cap. At the top of my brother, we made it. Slipping with my day ones as they dated. Was a couple of they faded. From the jump and miss out, I played it.
I'm still with the same friends, out here with the same bros. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover. Made it with the same guys, now we different bank rolls. Now y'all in designer, driving past the same. I'm still with the same friends, that's how we live like this. We out here blowing through them stop signs, ride a shotgun through the sticks. Don't need no one but my same guys, out here getting bank roll. We still out here mobbing, it's just in a Range Rover.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work, yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up, yeah. This all God, this ain't no love, yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud, yeah. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm down, now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack and the Beast. I jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put 'em back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. It's all